Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Greenwald Exterior Press Box. We emanate tonight adjacent to I-75, just north of Dayton at Northridge High School, home of the Polar Bears. Call it a titanic struggle, enormous, any other big adjective you want to add, but tonight is absolutely huge for TRC play. So let's welcome in my partners, Coach Andy Grudich and Coach Rusty Berner. And Coach Grudich, what do we know about these 5-3 Bears?
All right, so first off, Northridge started the season 0-3. Got handled by Greenview and then lost a close one to Oakwood and lost a close one to Carlisle. And then they've rattled off 5 in a row in the league. And so they sit atop the league 5-0 with Lehman, and we're right behind them at 4-1. This game's huge for us for league, the chance to win the league, at least share the league title, and also computer points. We'll get quite a bit of computer points, so this is big in the playoffs. So Northridge 5-0 in the conference. They're led by their quarterback, number 8, Dorian Davis. He's a junior. He's number 3 in the TRC in passing. He's 89 for 155 for 1,362 yards. He's thrown for 9 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He averages 19 throws a game. He's also rushed for 157 yards and 1 touchdown on the season. His number 1 target is 6'4", number 3, Jaden Martin. He's a senior wide receiver. He's second in the TRC in receiving. He has 40 receptions for 674 yards and 6 touchdowns. His second option, number 2, Chris Evans, is a senior. He's 6'3", 12 receptions, 251 yards, and 1 touchdown. On the ground, they have number 1 running back, Tion Hill. He is a senior. He leads the TRC in rushing. He has 119 attempts for 1,245 yards on the season. He averages 15 carries a game. He has 15 touchdowns rushing on the season, 1 receiving. So he is a focal point of their offense. They also have number 5, Deontay Smith, who's a junior, 45 attempts, 386 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He averages about 5 to 6 carries a game. So offensively, they're averaging 374 yards on the ground, 278 in the air, and they're averaging 48 points a game. So they're putting up numbers. Defensively, they have number 24, Gunnar Collette. He has 104 tackles. He's second in the TRC in tackles. Then they have number 52, Cameron Moss, who has 92 tackles. He's 4th in the TRC. And also Cameron Moss is 1st in the TRC in sacks with 7.5 sacks on the season. They're giving up 14 points a game. So a lot of offensive output from the Polar Bears this year.
Well, the Bears started 0-3 and have rattled off 5 straight in the TRC to sit 5-0. And Coach Berner, how do we combat that speed? What's Coach thinking about doing tonight?
Well, I think one of the things is, to neutralize speed, you've got to win the battle up front. You can't let these guys get into space. You can't let them control the whole field. You really need to box them in, so to speak. And, it's not that Northridge has never had speed and athleticism, but it seems to be on another level right now. I mean, some of these guys, and they've been a good group. I remember when I was coaching junior high football, and they were the team to beat when our juniors were in 8th grade. So we knew they had a good group, and they've kept their kids around, and you got kids that can move and are really difficult in space, and Northridge has done a good job of getting in the ball and improving on their discipline. So for us, it's control the line of scrimmage, set the edges, keep them between the tackles, and here's the biggest thing: don't miss tackles.
Yeah.
Gang tackle.
11 hats to the ball.
Make sure we're all running to the ball. Really fundamental football. But statistically for the Dogs, pretty much, our normal gang here, Wyatt Kimmel leading us in passing, 1,300 yards on the season, 11 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Wyatt breaking a record last week of 8 consecutive games with 100-yard rushing. He's the first Bulldog in school history to ever do that.
100 yards passing.
100 yards passing. Did I say rushing?
Yes.
It's because he's lightning quick
I was
back
going to say,
there.
you could probably add up all of his rushing yards. I'm not sure they'd be 100.
Then we've got the three-headed monster at running back, led by Charlie Lane with 493 yards. But you've got Seth Lowry at 459 and Peyton Mayfield at 460. So our top three rushers are all within 33 yards of each other, which is pretty impressive. Mayfield's our leading receiver at 525 yards. He's averaging 22 yards a catch, 5 touchdowns. And on the season, he's also leading some touchdowns with 10. An interesting fact for us is in our last 2 games, we've put up a lot of offense. We've had 2 different Bulldogs. One had 4 touchdowns and one had 3 in a previous game, and neither one of those guys were Peyton Mayfield.
Wow.
So learning how to spread it out is something we talked about going into the season, that we need to have some other weapons step up, and Charlie and Seth have definitely done that. On the defensive side of the ball, our leading leading tackler is Ian Coffey. He leads us with 50 total tackles. There's a 3-way tie with solos between Ian, Seth Lowry, and Peyton Mayfield. Mayfield also leads us in interceptions with 4. Jacob Schuler leads us with tackles for a loss with 6. He has really become a dominant force for every offensive line out there. He needs to have a game tonight. Him and Jesse really need to be disruptive in the backfield. Get to Davis. Make sure they can try to stymie this run game. And then Kason Berner is leading the team with 3.5 sacks. So, it's our normal crew of characters. It's a complete team effort with this group. And, like I said, control that line of scrimmage. And, the reality is this is a must-win for us. Northridge just needs to win one of the 2 tonight or next week,
right?
to guarantee their first league title in
a long time.
The Bears take the field in all black with the red helmets on the north side, and a lot of red smoke came along with them. And here come your Milton-Union Bulldogs dressed in the white with the red helmets. And these kind of games are why we do this, man. This is exciting stuff. I love it.
Yep, this is a big game. Like I said, we have a lot on the line. A shot at share the league title and computer points. It'd be awesome if we could host a playoff game. We're right on the edge of that, so we'll gain it. Northridge is a higher division than us, so we'll get some pretty good computer points with a win tonight.
We're just about ready for our national anthem, and as both teams prepare, let's go to public address. Please stand and remove your hats for playing our national anthem. Most of that red smoke went into the press box.
Yes, it did.
Good night. It's a little rough in here right now.
Smells like the 4th of July.
It sure does.
Smells like the 4th of July in here. Making everybody Instagram famous here before we get started.
So excited to be here.
Robert has his phone on silence.
I would look, but we're so packed in here. You might get like my pupils directly into that camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, we are in a press box. It is tight. and I am behind everyone, and they put the shortest guy in the back. So I will do the best I can, but I have a tough time seeing the north end, to be honest. We'll do what we can here. Hopefully we get some help. Well, our kickoff is going to be sponsored, as always, by the West Milton Fire Company.
And today at halftime, we're going to have the AD from Northridge, Jerry Gates, who played at Bowling Green, had quite the career at Bowling Green, actually. And then we're going to talk to AD Chris Fulton about some kind of wrapping up the fall season for the Bulldogs.
Jaden Martin, and it's a squib kick to about the 38 where it's picked up, and the Bulldogs power their way to the 42. So good field position for Milton, and I heard a little bit about their kicking game not being too strong, so that's going to be the sort of thing that happens most of the night. That was Jaden Martin kicking, and Milton will take over 1st and 10 at the 42.
So that wasn't a Void Mayfield kick. That's
a normal thing, I hear.
We don't have a kicker. Okay. Gotcha.
Well, and if you feel good about your defense, and that's okay.
Well, Kimmel under center here, and Bulldogs in a tight formation with Stone split all the way to the numbers. 1st down and 10, and it's going to be handed right away up the middle. Lowry powers his way, and he gets about 6 yards. Good run by Seth. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Good push up front.
And, as the seasons went on, teams have focused more and more on Mayfield. But what's made it really difficult is Seth and Charlie really coming on, because now you got guys going in different directions. And
same formation flip this time. Mayfield goes in motion. This time it's Charlie Lane who powers. He's got a 1st down, I believe. He's close to it. We'll see what the officials say, and it will be a 1st down into plus territory to the 48-yard line.
Little power football.
2 runs and a 1st down for the Dogs.
Well, and the other thing, if you got an explosive offense, keep them off the field.
That's right. Little ball control.
Looking to keep the ball 5-6 minutes at a time tonight, I believe.
Yep.
Kimmel to pass this time. He throws it over the top. Mayfield's open, but he overthrew him. Incomplete. That was a legacy overhead door 1st down, and now it's 2nd down. Looked like White just got a little antsy there, but had him there.
Yep.
2nd and 10.
Perfect conditions tonight, too, by the way. No breeze, good temperature.
The hum of I-75.
Mayfield in motion. It goes up the middle to Lowry, who's hit after about 3 yards by a number of Bears. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And they have good size up front, Northridge. They got some big bodies up there.
So 3rd and a long 7, maybe a short 8 here. Dogs try to keep possession of the football. Just underway. 1st quarter here from Northridge High School. Kimmel fakes. Oh, he's under pressure immediately. Drop the football. Ball loose. He's going to call it an incomplete pass and intentional grounding at the same time. And probably the correct call. That's Ray Bradshaw, our lead official tonight.
Yeah, there's no way out of this one, I don't think. It's got to go to the line of scrimmage. Best thing for us is versus a fumble.
Is that a spot foul?
I believe so.
Okay.
Auburn's going to pick it up. It's going to be an incomplete pass and 4th down.
Is he saying he just got hit as he was trying to throw
Coach Smith is not happy and wants an explanation, and he's going to get it from this side judge who has one of the most difficult jobs in all of officiating sport, handling sidelines. So the Dogs are going to have to punt after 1 1st down. Snap to Lowry. He's got it. And a pretty good punt to the sideline. Let's see where it hits. It's going to hit about the 15.
Get to it.
And scored out at the 17-yard line.
It's a good punt.
Where the Dogs will go on defense and the Bears take over for the first time.
Again, you got number 3, number 1, Tion Hill, who's one of the leading rusher, is the leading rusher in the TRC.
Well, good news for our fans out there listening. Can't tell the numbers with the uniforms either, so it's going to be a good time up here at the. I can't. We got black uniforms with red numbers. It's not easy. We'll do our best.
Going trips right.
Trust the home announcer.
Snap ended up the middle, and he breaks a tackle.
Oh,
knee went down. Home crowd didn't like that, but it's only a gain of 1. Make it 2nd and 9.
What number's Hill? Number 1 or 3?
Hill's 1.
That was number 1. Tion Hill. Tion Hill, according to the PA announcer. Tion Hill. 2nd down. They gave him 2. Make it 2nd and 8. Davis takes the snap. He throws it back. And a good play. Hold on for dear life. And here comes the cavalry.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to lose a lot of yards on that.
That's a great job by Charlie Lane.
And that's good scouting. We knew that was coming. You could tell Charlie was ready for that.
Martin 7.
No, Martin is 3.
3.
Well, they lost 5. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Davis takes the snap. He rolls left. Looks to break contain, and he does. Looks to throw. Steps up, fumbles the football, but it goes out of bounds. Charlie Lane once again there to knock him out of bounds, and the Bears are going to have to punt, and this is not one of their strengths.
Good stand there by the Dogs. 3 and out.
3 plays, a total of 2 yards. Mayfield's going to plant himself at the 50.
Mayfield back to the Bulldogs.
Good job there, gang tackling, and just, even on that last play to Martin.
It looks like number 12, Ryan Hutchinson, to kick. Good snap, and it's in the air. Mayfield's going to fair catch the football. He bobbles it, and he holds on about the 45.
So how does that work on a bobble? Just out of curiosity.
I think that's the right play, actually. You can get hit.
You can get hit
yeah,
if you bobble
I
it.
believe so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see a flag come out either.
No, and that's why I assumed.
But the Dogs.
Good field position.
Traded field position. They'll start in plus territory at the 47.
It's about where we punted from.
Ball, 1st and 7 from the 47. 1st and 10 from the 47.
Mayfield in motion. We're going to go up the middle this time, and he is tackled immediately.
Lowry, the ball carrier, no gain on the play.
That was tackled by number 50, Carter Dunford Jr.
Long correction, loss of 1 on the play.
6 foot 200 defensive end, and he won the point of attack. They lost 1, 2nd and 11. Little interior run that time from Lowry. Looks like he got about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Stacked him up.
Lowry, the carrier, gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So Northridge winning the point of attack in this series so far, creating a 3rd and long.
See if Kimball can have any time. Last 2 times he's dropped back, he's had a guy in his face as soon as he got it.
4 receiver set, trips left. Pressure's on. It's 1-on-1 on the corner. Mayfield's got it, and he dropped it. Oh. Wow.
He had him. That was a good throw.
Really good throw by Kimmel. And
couldn't tell if he stripped him after he
just got a bobble. And the punt team will come out. Yep, that's Tyon Hill back for the Bears. Good snap. Lowry's got it. Plenty of time. Hits it to the sideline. A high booming kick. Fair catch. Hits about the 10. It's going to roll. A little sideways to the 7, and it'll be down there. Good punt by Seth Lowry.
I was trying to think, when was the last time we've seen him punt?
Did he punt 2 weeks ago? I feel like he did.
Did he? See, we didn't punt. We didn't have a punt last week, did we?
Late in the third.
Did
I think
we?
he punted.
Did he?
Yeah. Can you guys check the time for me because I can't see the clock? Thank
7:17.
7:17, first quarter.
Apologize. Our field of what is it?
Our vision. Yeah, vision.
Field of vision is not panoramic.
Yeah.
You like that?
Davis,
That was good.
pistol set. Hands it up the middle and breaks free. Looks like he might run a while. Looks like he might go a while. Can Strickland cut him off? He does.
Oh.
25, cuts it back at the 20 to the 15. He's going to go to the 10. 5, touchdown. What a run that was. 93 yards, and that's what we were worried about. Touchdown Northridge. Tayon Hill.
It's his 16th touchdown on the season. Rushing. 17th overall. He covered a lot of ground on that.
About a 150-yard run for 93 yards and a touchdown.
Thought they may have called a block in the back here on Strickland when he cut back.
Bears go for 2. Davis on the roll. He's going to make it pretty easily. Give it him 2 points. It's 8-0. And lightning has struck here at the stadium.
He's strong.
8-0 Bears.
We had some hands on him, but we couldn't bring him down.
Yep.
Speed and strength.
Exactly what coaches were worried about. The first series we tackled, right? 3 and out.
Yep.
2 yards.
And we've been pretty good this year, not giving up the big play.
Well, and we had about 4 missed tackles
Yeah.
right there in that first 8 yards, and that's exactly what we mean is, keeping them in space. You got to do it. Getting that back 60, 70 yards where we're chasing and changing direction. It's advantage Northridge.
Yep, one play, 93 yards.
Jake Martin kick off for the Bears.
I don't know how many plays in Bulldog history. I'll have to have Doc look at that, and we've given up a 93-yard run or even pass.
Bears to kick off. Look for a little squib kick, and you're going to get that. This time to about the 27-yard line. And all the way to the 41. Good run. I think that was Charlie, actually. Charlie Lane.
Too.
It is hard to see up here. Oh, it was Carson Stone. Carson Stone. Good run from Carson to the 41.
Bulldog first and 10.
All right, Dogs try to mount something. Down 8-0 here in the first quarter. Just over 6 minutes to go. Mayfield this time. 40, 45. Makes a man miss. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30.
Not catching him.
You are going to put it on the board. One play. Thank you very much. 59 yards, and it's 8-6.
That's how you answer. Again, good strong run for Mayfield. He had hands on him, but they couldn't bring him down.
Interesting to see if the Dogs will go for 2 and try to match, or they're just going to not chase points this early. It looks like they're going to kick. Wowzers. Here we go. Track meet.
All right, I like this.
Well, what started out to be a
Punt.
but yeah, 3 and out, 1 first down, and now all of a sudden we've had 2 quick strikes.
Snap a little high, ball down. Kick is up
good.
by Hammond, and it's good. 8-7. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. 193 and the other 59 yards.
Well, you got probably the 2 most exciting players in the conference.
Matching.
Yeah, I'm sure Layman's Turner Lachey would argue with that, but These are two guys that have been doing it, for the last couple years, and
That was an impressive run for Mayfield.
well, the line did a nice job. Ben Carpenter, we were able to set that edge on the right side, lead blockers, and gave Peyton space. So,
Tyson Wright kicking off the Bulldogs. Tayon Hill deep for Bear.
Keep the ball in the middle when you're good.
So it's more deflating to give up the 93-yarder, or on the very next possession give up a 54-yarder. And
I don't know. They're still ahead. It's 8-7, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Tyson Wright to kick and a spinner to about the 20, 25, 30. Hit once, breaks a tackle. 32 and out at the 36-yard line.
Going to have to hit and wrap today.
yep.
Tayon Hill along here. Forced out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
So the Bears will take over at the 36-yard line.
First and 10.
1st and 10.
46.
I think it's more important than Milton gets a stop here.
Yeah.
Davis takes the snap. He looks to throw. Throws over the middle, and it's broken up. That's Stone. Got a hand on it
Davis' pass broken up by Carson Stone.
and
Good
broke it
defense.
up. 2nd and 10.
Good job by Stone.
Two pretty good big targets out there for Davis.
Yeah, they're 6'4" and 6'3".
Maybe Hill's tired.
Well, he got credit for night. I think he started upfield.
Well, he's got the football again. This time he gets about 3, maybe 4 yards to the 41, where it'll be 3rd down and 6.
I think Kaysen just grabbed him and then laid back and said, just come lay down with me.
Yep, Burner with the tackle. Make it 3rd down and 6.
6 minutes. 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Wow, that was a slow minute and a half. 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Davis to throw. Under pressure. Lowry chases. Throws. It's up the sideline, and then there's nobody home. Incomplete.
Davis' pass incomplete.
Pressured by Schuler. Pressure by Lowry.
For the Bears.
Evan Michael, number 6.
Hutchinson on the punt for the Bears.
And Hutchinson will have to punt.
Peyton Mayfield back for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we may need to turn the light on. Thank you. Us old guys and our vision.
Snap, and this one's spinning. It's going to hit about the 37-yard line. Take a Northridge bounce and go to the 31, where the Dogs will take over. So a 2 3-and-outs and 193-yard lightning bolt
31-yard line.
for Ridge.
Bulldogs 1st and 10 from their own.
Dogs 2 2-and-outs and a 59-yard lightning bolt. 8-7, Northridge, first quarter.
Tell you what, leaning forward and getting this clock at 5:42, it's quite an ab workout. It's kind of. Coach Barnes, you might have to start pushing on my back to help me get there, because by about 3rd quarter,
You're done.
I'm tapping out, man.
Charlie, power. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Take that one.
Give him 10. That's a 1st down. Charlie Lane. 10 yards for number 10.
Charlie, the sledgehammer right there.
Yep.
Just powering through. Keep those legs churning.
Charlie Lane on the carry. Good for a Bulldog 1st down.
Oh, yeah. My bad. That's a legacy overhead door 1st down. Yeah, I'm on the road. I'm the sponsor guy. My apologies, Paul. I'll get you. Little counter this time to Charles. He got hit. Again, he tries to power forward. He's going to get 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
Lane on the carry, stopped by the D-line.
Well, nobody's been in the red zone, that's for sure. So
Picked up with about
Yeah.
I haven't missed that one.
2nd down 7.
8-7 on the .Gun scoreboard. We'll throw that in there while I'm thinking
now
about
we're
it.
just flooding them out there.
I got to
now.
get it going. Robert's trying to remind me. I'm telling you, I can't see anything. I'm not in my space. I want to go home. Mayfield, little count. Oh, my goodness. Loss of 3. He had no chance that time. Yeah, that was number 3, Jaden Martin, 6'5", 200.
Correction, Jaden Martin.
Dogs behind the sticks again.
Ooh.
Kimball takes the snap,
That looked like offsides to me.
throws it to
Got
the
him.
outside, and he
Just
just
missed it.
overthrow him again. Dogs are going to have to punt. Passing game looks like they could connect later. They're right there.
Yep.
Didn't look like he jumped.
I thought he moved. I don't think he crossed.
Didn't cross. Okay.
Yeah.
Tayon Hill back for the Bears.
The ever dangerous Hill plants at the 30. High snap this time. Lowry's got it. Ball hits at the 25 and will die at the 23.
.348.
3:48 to go. First quarter.
Little shout out here. Eric Swartz, basketball coach, and Alyssa Swartz, volleyball coach. Mother not feeling well. So shout out to Linda. Hopefully she's feeling better tonight.
Shout out to my mom who's giving me baseball scores. She knows my heart. 10-6 Mets. Pistol again. Davis. Pitch. Ooh. And a flag. Oh, my goodness.
We're gonna call that our first
Yeah.
Wagner Paving big hit.
And that was number 12, Kason Berner with the hit. And looks like the Bears are going to lose 10 as well with the holding.
I think he ran through the hold and just blew that thing up.
That
Wow.
was a hit.
Holding against the Bears.
I know I got his dad sitting right in front of me, but that's his best hit ever. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I would
You agree with that?
I would agree. He didn't dance around that. He
Did not.
kept his outside shoulder free, and Tion didn't dance, and he wins the mass between the two of them. He's got a little bit of weight on Tion.
So we got 1st and 20 now for the Bears.
That was the best solution I could think of.
Trips left. Back to pass. Looking.
And
Schuler's got a hold of him.
Don't let
He
him
got
go.
away. Now he throws over the middle, and he's got it. And he might go all the way. 35 and tackle to the 42. Unbelievable. And it's going to come down to tackling, and that's going to be the whole ball game tonight, isn't it?
Yep.
And they had him, and that give him credit. That was a nice throw. That was a 40-yard throw, and he found him in the middle of the field.
And Mayfield may have saved a touchdown.
He did. He did save a touchdown.
1st and 10 Bears at the 42. Davis, Hill, broke a tackle, and gets another first down, gain of 14.
Gonna have to gang tackle him.
Man,
He's so low to the ground,
Yep.
guys.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, there's no space to tackle.
well, and what's impressive about him is he's really not a dipsy-do kind of guy.
No.
He puts his shoulder down, and his center of gravity's so good that he hits and just keeps going.
Bears go fast, right back to Hill. This time he's brought down after a gain of 2. He's listed at 5'6", 150 pounds. 5'6", 150, and he is a load at 5'6".
Runs hard.
Yep.
Williamson with the tackle that
And
time,
I agree.
2nd and
I
8.
thought he'd be a little more shifty. He's not shifty. He's just putting his head down, and he's going.
And he just keeps going. Just runs right through you.
He flanks this time. Snap. Quick pass. Cuts. First down. All the way to the 20, 32-yard line. That's Jaden Martin again. Martin, Davis, and Hill seem to be the three-headed monster.
Yep. Martin is, like I said, second in the TRC in receiving.
Hill and Lowry is in on the blitz, and he'll get nothing that
is that
time.
Jesse? Yep. Lowry and Jesse there.
Lowry and Williamson, no gain. Clock check, man.
Yes, sir.
127, counting.
Run a lot of plays for a quarter.
I'll say this has been a long first quarter.
Trip set.
Oh, that may be a
What a play by Charlie, though, to break the tackles. The blocks. May have been a hold. He got through two of them.
that looked kind of like Night at the Roxbury there for a minute. Those guys were just
3rd and 10.
Night at the Roxbury.
My bad.
You're digging deep.
That's pretty funny.
That went way back.
That's pretty funny.
You know what I'm talking about.
I
when
do.
they went out on the dance floor.
Yeah. That's a Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh, yeah. Chris Kattan and Will Farrell, is that his name?
Yeah, never heard of him. 3rd and 10.
He did okay.
Oh, low snap. Handled. Over the middle. Nice knock away. Stone took an angle there. I don't know if he got a hand on it or not. It looked like he did from this. Let's look at the replay. I'm not sure.
I think he just dropped it.
He may have just dropped it. And the Bears are looking 4th and 10.
They're going to go for it.
So a huge 4th down play. Both teams here. Late first quarter. If you're just joining us, it's 8-7 Northridge.
I mean, this is where they kick off, too. This is where every drive started. Why wouldn't you? Take a shot.
Trips to the left. Throws high and incomplete.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, they almost got lucky, but it fell to the turf. Goodness gracious.
Think they practiced that?
I'm going to go with no.
Okay, Jaden, you go up and try to catch it, but let it go through your hands.
And then we'll have somebody sneak behind. Woo. That is a turnover on downs.
We call that the backyard hook and ladder.
Yeah, flawless design, turnover on downs. Dogs with the football. Trying to mount a drive that can take some time here. Up the middle, Lowry. Shifty. Got about 3. Now let's make it 2. 2nd and 8.
That'll be the last play of the quarter.
Kimmel does rush to the huddle. It looks like they may try to run one more play.
5 seconds.
Maybe they're going to try to get him to jump. And that's exactly what they were doing. But that's the end of the first quarter. Very entertaining first quarter. 8-7 Northridge. 2 touchdowns, 1 for each team. And I think it may be time for a trivia question.
Okay, I got it. I'm trying to gauge that first half, if that's what I expected to see, or I don't know. It was weird because nobody really moved the ball, but you had 2 big plays.
Yeah, I would agree.
Neither team did a whole lot, but you had 2 big plays for 2 touchdowns.
No drives, yeah.
Okay, so courtesy of Doc Yin. We're going way back here, Burner. This will be maybe in your wheelhouse. Barnesy, you have no idea.
All right.
For some of the oldies in the listening audience, let's go way back. The last time Northridge defeated Milton-Union was way back in 1974. Who were the leading rusher and leading passer in that game for the Bulldogs? 1974. Nixon was president. Or Ford was probably president.
I was saying probably Ford.
Probably Ford by then.
I would have been 6 years old. Burner not born.
Yeah, but Burner's our football history guy here.
You know, I feel like the leading rusher was a Sergeant.
Nope.
Okay.
Good guess, though.
I'm going to go with Scott Strain because that's typically he's a good one to guess with.
No, but Scott is his first name.
Vagatus.
Nope.
Wow.
It wasn't Scott Fogel. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I know it wasn't Scott Fogel.
Scott A.
Scott was a little younger than that.
Hey, roses are red.
Oh.
A little hint for you.
Well, 2nd and 8 here. Dogs. Oh, a little option. We
Okay.
have a little wrinkle. Charlie spins, and he gets to about the 41. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Wait, they got a first down. And they're going to move the chains. All right.
All right, good run. Burner, any guess? Scott Flowers.
Oh, okay. I never would have gotten that one.
Okay, and Donnie Howe was the leading passer for 48 yards.
That's
Donnie
a legacy overhead door first down. Yes, it is. Thank you.
Donnie Howe threw for 48, and Scott Flowers rushed for 87.
And we lost?
And we lost.
Weird.
Yeah.
Man, it looked like he could go. He got 2 yards, just tripped up. If he could have planted and gone left, he would have had some open space. 2nd down and 8. Do you guys think we won a low-scoring game?
I do.
I do too.
I think that.
I like 8-7 for a while.
I think that means ball control, limiting their big plays.
They'll get more and more frustrated too.
Well, we want to see how long this game can be a discipline.
Kimmel to pass. Mayfield again incomplete.
A little high.
And I think we're 0 for tonight in
Yep,
passing.
we're 0 for 5 at the moment.
Wide open. 3rd and 8.
I feel like right now Wyatt's releasing a little quick, not getting his feet set. And, that one I felt like he'd already opened up. He was trying to get rid of the ball a little quicker. So I don't know if he's seeing something, if he's nervous about the rush. But he opened up, and his elbow got underneath. That's why you saw the ball fly a little bit.
Mayfield's out there 1-on-1. It's a slant. It's a little wheel route to Lowry. Oh, he got about 5. They tried to. We got a late hit on the quarterback. Hopefully Wyatt's okay. It's a personal foul, roughing the passer, and he is up. Good job, Wyatt. It's going to be a first down for the Dogs after the late hit.
We'll take it.
Good job by their cornerback there. He looked like he was in man. He peeled back off of it.
Made a nice tackle.
But we got ourselves a first down all the way into Northridge territory at the 38. That's a legacy overhead door, first down.
Does that still count as a completion? It does, correct?
Yes, it does. Yes. That's our first completion of the night. Chain set. Clock running. Dogs on the move. First down. Mayfield fumbled the football.
He got it back.
Picked it up somehow and got a yard out of it.
Whew.
Kicking game might come into play for us at some point tonight.
But that penalty right there, that's a discipline thing. We want to play ball control. We want to play, and they're impatient. Right in that situation, they want to make the play too. And sometimes you don't hold back a little bit. You want to make that big play and get everything going, and that sometimes can happen.
Mayfield again, same play.
We saw something we like there.
Turns it up and steps out of bounds after a gain of about 6. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Similar to the touchdown run.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
I'm sure we're in 4-down territory here.
I would think so.
Motion. Fake to Mayfield. Turns, throws it over the middle. It's caught.
Nice
It's a first down.
There you go. Nice throw by Kimmel. Like you said, got his feet set.
Yep.
Got his shoulders turned. Threw a bullet.
A legacy overhead door, first down. And almost to the red zone.
We can see he rolls out here, and he sets his feet, pitter-patter. Had to drop his arm action a little bit. Little Patrick Mahomes to, hit Charlie low across there. Really nice job by Wyatt.
Dogs take a look at the sideline here.
It's kind of like that. Since that hit, it kind of woke him up. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm going to.
It's time to get going.
Yep.
Directs traffic in the backfield. Snap. Charlie Lane. Power move. Gets to the 16. And we have entered the Sundown Town or red zone on a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. I'll make it 7.
Yeah. Strong 7.
Good drive here.
All made possible with that roughing the passer.
Yep.
We would have had to punt. But now into the red zone, looking to take the lead for the first time tonight.
And these are the drives that we want.
Take some time.
Mm-hmm.
Kimball to pass, under pressure, gets rid of it, and throws it away incomplete.
That could have been close. Doesn't matter.
Outside.
It's outside the tackle box.
Outside the tackle box.
And actually, in high school football, there's no tackle box.
Yes,
So it really
as long as they're outside,
doesn't even matter.
Timeout Northridge. That's a uplifting tree service timeout.
8:37 remaining in the second quarter. As a reminder, at halftime at the Crest Wealth Strategies halftime show, we are going to have Northridge AD Jerry Gates, who had a pretty impressive career.
Yeah, very impressive
Very
career.
impressive career at Bowling Green as a
Yeah,
defensive back
Bowling
and
Green.
kick returner.
I wonder, who I bet he played high school ball with is
Chris Carter.
no. No. High State.
2013-ish, right?
Jalen
Marshall.
Marshall.
Yeah,
We'll have to look that up.
I'll ask him.
And they were really good.
Middletown was?
Yeah, and I remember going to watch them play in the playoffs. Jalen Marshall, and they played Wayne, which was Braxton Miller. And it was the showdown of these two dynamic quarterbacks that were both going to Ohio State. Even though I think everybody knew Jalen Marshall was not going to be a quarterback. He was going as an athlete, which he was, and he was really good. Had a solid career there.
See, wide receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3rd and 2-ish. Quick pitch to Mayfield. He just busts forward for the first down. Good job by Peyton there just to make sure he got the first. And it is a legacy overhead door. First down.
Got about 3.
I'm on top of that. Yep. Thank you.
First and 10 from about the 12.
Great drive.
And we're also going to have AD Chris Fulton kind of talk about the fall season.
Chris Fulton goes, after that interview, he's going to interview me. And I was like, yeah, that's what's going to happen. He goes, I'm not a really good interview. I'm like, you'll be fine. Wildstone is split wide. Try to make it more of a 10-on-10 game. Lowry gets to about the 11. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. This drive started in the first quarter, and we are moving our way all the way down to
Just under 8 minutes. Just under
in the
8
second. So at least a 5-minute drive. This is what they were looking for. 6-minute drives, keep them off the field, tackle them when they're on the field, make it a shortened game. Dogs trying to take the lead.
They don't have the play clocks running, do they?
Mm-mm.
Lowry up the middle. He's going to go to the 2-yard line.
First
and
down.
it's a first down.
Good blocking up front. He got 8 yards, I think, before anybody even touched him.
Yep.
Dogs just 6 feet away from taking the lead.
It's that misdirection. You get Mayfield going in motion. You got Charlie going here, and Charlie's been running the ball really well. And we're going to slip the little tiny fullback in there.
Oh, it's a sneak. And it is a Bulldog touchdown. Kimmel goes 2 yards.
It's been a while since we ran the QB sneak. It's been a few games.
The tush push.
Yeah.
And the Dogs take the lead, 13-8. Extra point pending. Schuler to snap, Kimmel to hold, Hammond to kick. Good snap. Ball down. Kick up. And the operation is good.
He's good.
14-8 Dogs.
Good drive. Impressive drive.
Well, and we talked about all those things about keeping them off the field, running the clock, moving the ball. But the cherry on top is putting points on the board.
Absolutely.
You got to score, and it's even more important to put 6 on the board.
Tell you what, 5.5-minute drive.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
That's
exactly what you want.
absolutely gorgeous. I know Rusty doesn't like it, but that's old Pittsburgh Steeler football.
There it goes. Hey, it took till the second quarter for him to bring the Steelers into the
And see, here's why I know you're a homer, okay? So just listen. just listen to me on this.
Whoa.
I've got a great point.
Wait. This is a family program. Just remember that.
Okay. Here's why I know this. You are a huge Ohio State fan, and you could have made that point with Ohio State and Woody Hayes.
Yeah.
But you chose Pittsburgh because you knew it would get in everybody's gears.
Well, mainly yours.
Yeah, but I love the
Whatever.
I love pro football way better than college, and that's the honest truth. I'm not lying.
All right.
This time Wright's going to hit a little squib. It's rolling, and it goes out of bounds. Unfortunate. Good idea by Tyson. He just pulled it a little bit left. Kickoff sponsored by the West Milton Fire Company.
7:08 remaining in the second quarter.
As we wind down the season, guys, week 9, and we're looking at playoff football here in 2 weeks, which is crazy.
It's pretty wild.
It's hard to believe the first quarter of school will be up next week.
Thursday.
Yeah.
You can't get to the second quarter until the first one's over.
Yep.
Is that a Pittsburgh Steeler thing?
No. Oh, boy. Pistol set Davis. Takes a snap about the 30. There's that man Hill, and he goes nowhere.
Tell you what, Jesse Williamson did a great job right there.
Yep, Williamson and Schuler.
If those two, they're pinching from the outside, and essentially what they want is in that up-the-middle read, just tie up blockers, make a pile, shuffle to the ball, and let your linebackers move. And
Northridge a little confused. Rolls to the right, throws. It's going to be intercepted. That's Burner. He threw it right to him. Kaysen has it. A flawless design turnover.
Hey, we'll take that one.
Nice play by the junior.
Bobbled it. It's because of that screw in his hand. It's huge.
Davis threw it right to him, and he handled it.
Yeah, he did.
Good pressure. Had him scrambling.
My mom says she got out her terrible towel just to wave at you, Coach.
Well, you know what? She is such a nice woman.
She is.
Tell you what.
Kimmel, they go for a quick strike, and it's incomplete.
Oh, we got an official
Official
down.
got a hit.
He wants to see that again. There we go.
Let's see that one again. Oh, the guy that tipped the ball.
Yeah, he didn't get hit that hard. He just tripped his feet up. That was a weak hit.
That's what you said from the press box.
That wasn't a Wagner paving big hit.
No.
The kid doesn't have a helmet on and pads, and the referee's unprotected. He's
got a little gait limp there, doesn't he? Wow, they went for a quick strike after the turnover. Incomplete. Looked like White underthrew it just a tad. Mayfield, he's got
room.
A lot of room, and he got about 8 yards.
Tell you what, that was a really nice tackle. I can't tell who it was, but
yeah, because Lowry was looking for somebody to block. It looked like we could have gone a long way there. Third down, just about 2. Dogs trying to get to a 2-score game here after the turnover. Kaysen Burner intercepted.
Got to get some points out of
this.
this.
Looking back on that, Kaysen actually didn't drop quick enough, and I think it helped him.
Made him look open.
Correct.
Interior.
Oh.
Man, he got a first down, but he could have got so much more. Charlie was one step away. Just got a note from Samuel Neiswanger, said he was on the field in that 1974 Northridge game, and Northridge actually beat them on what is known as a drop kick.
Oh, really?
Which you can still do today if you want to.
Yeah.
And then he says, if my memory serves me correctly, so we're going to trust it. Mayfield again.
We really like this play.
Makes a man miss, and he got about 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, when we were watching Davis roll out, Kaysen kind of sucked in like he was going to go after him.
Mm-hmm. And then dropped.
Uh-huh. And I think that's what – so it was a mistake that turned out to be a good mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he drops right away, he may not throw it there.
2nd down 6.
Trying to take some credit away from him.
Looks like the Dogs are going to call timeout,
Sure
and they are.
that.
Uplifting Tree Service, timeout. Milton-Union.
I got a question for you, Barnesy, from Craig Brown.
Okay.
When you said that it was a flawless turnover. Is that an oxymoron or
Flawless Design turnover, sponsored by Flawless Design.
Because a flawless turnover.
Yeah. That turnover was not flawless.
Right.
Yeah. But it is sponsored by Flawless Design.
Correct.
Gotcha. My bad.
That's all right. No, he was just asking, would that be an oxymoron?
It is an oxymoron.
Okay, there you go.
Don't call me no oxmoron.
Just call me a moron.
Let's.
I'd rather be more on than more off.
Do we want a trivia question or you want some scores?
Let's get scores.
All right.
After that first trivia question, I don't know.
Give me that Troy Christian over Lehman score. I'm just kidding. There's no way.
No. 0.
No. Here we go. Sorry, I'm slow on the turn here.
I did AI predicting scores today. Have you ever done that with these guys? Yeah, we were predicted to lose tonight 24-14 by AI.
Anna, 21, Fort Recovery 6. Coldwater, 28, Versailles 7. East 7, Bethel 6. First quarter. Riverside Covington 0-0.
2nd and 6. Up the middle, Lowry. He's hit. He broke the tackle. He powers forward.
That was a weird
It's a scrum. It's a first down. And into the sundown 10 or red zone, first down at the 17.
Here's an interesting one. Eaton 12, Waynesville 7. Eaton's been on a roll lately. They rolled Brookville last week.
So watch this play. It's almost like they stop right about here. Everybody's just going, and he's not down.
No. And then it got into a pushing and shoving match.
I almost thought maybe he doesn't have the ball.
Lane, and he is hit that time very quickly. Gain of 2.
Brookville 14, Valley View 7, second quarter. Be a little bit of a backyard rivalry there.
2nd down 8. I've given up trying to read their numbers, guys. I'm sorry. I can't see them.
Marion Local 14, Minster 0, second quarter.
And Minster's really good.
Pitch this time to Mayfield. 15, and he's down at the 12. So no gain that time for Peyton. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8. I wonder if we got a reverse in us because those guys are flowing hard.
I feel like he's got, I don't know. I never can read him, which is why
Coach Pierce?
Yeah, because I'm like, I feel like he's setting something up, and then he's not. And then you're like, he's just, no, he was setting that up.
There's like 12 people. I know there's only 11 running at Mayfield on these pitches.
There's nobody.
Wow.
Yep.
Another uplifting tree service timeout.
That was, remember when we played at Troy Christian?
Ray Copeland.
And Ray Copeland, he put his hand up and he waved because there was nobody out there on it.
And it was a sneaky one. I remember him just taking his hand and going.
Yep. Like, hey, nobody's guarding me out here.
And if I remember, he had these really bright white gloves.
Yeah. I still remember. That was funny.
That was a tough game.
Yeah, it was.
Troy Christian was solid that year, and that was a play that actually
was important.
Kind of broke it open.
Yeah. so, we might, well, did we try to field goal this year? I'm sure we have. No?
I don't think so. I don't think we have.
13-0 Sydney over Pickle.
Yeah. Sydney's beating Piqua.
Yeah.
Yep, 13-0.
Now it's Miami East 14, Bethel 6.
Troy over Fairborn, 28.
Tips all over Stebbins.
A huge third down here for the Dogs.
I think
They lead 14-8, looking to add more points. Kimmel under center. Looks to pass. Spins away. Throws it over the middle. And incomplete.
Woo. Wee.
All right, are we going to kick a field goal? Or are we going to go for it?
It
We're
would
on
be
the right
about
hash.
a 32-yarder for Hammond.
Man, I don't like kicking it here. I
It
think
looks
you
like
go
they're going to
for
go
it.
for it, and if they don't make it,
By the
bury
way,
him a little bit.
this is where Mason kicked his 47-yard field goal
Oh, yeah, that's right.
right before half.
I think if the ball is on the left or center hash,
What are
I
we
think the
doing?
clock kept running there.
Yeah, clock is at 2:51.
I think they're going to move it back to 3:06.
3:06, if you didn't hear that.
Not 30-60.
The Dogs have had the ball the whole quarter.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, they took it, they drove it, they intercepted, they've driven it again. It's been
I know
all
where this is
control.
going.
Looks to pass. It is a screen over the. Oh boy, goodness! And intercepted. White
Now-
just threw it up for grabs.
Now, this is why that was not pass interference. He had started to throw that ball. Charlie had not crossed the line of scrimmage, and that defensive end looked to have held Charlie up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's before the line of scrimmage,
It's fine, yeah.
it's fine.
And honestly, if we weren't going to convert it anyways, it's really not that big of a harm. That's where they would have had the ball anyways.
Correct. It's not a
No.
We got a dog down, 59.
If we would have ran it back 60 yards.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Big old turnover.
Kimmel he hasn't had much time to throw. He drops back 3 steps and he's got a guy in his face.
well. And it's even worse when you're running the screen because you're letting them through. I mean,
right.
Who's 59, guys?
Zank.
Oh yeah, Tank. Tank's
Tank.
down.
Don't need
They're
Zank.
having a conversation more than anything at this point.
Don't need Zank out.
Yep, he's going to get up now and limp his way off the field. But
Yeah,
he looks
he-
to be okay.
He had a little bit of a ankle or knee or something earlier in the year. Nothing big, but he had a little nagging something.
Now, this is a big possession here. Dogs need to really buckle down. No big plays.
Are we under 3?
Just under 3.
We're under 3.
2:57.
Northridge won the toss and deferred. They will get the football to start the third quarter. So a chance to go 2 for scores here.
In most teams, you'd say, hey, they got to go 80-some yards, but
Yep, they can't.
that can happen pretty quick with these guys.
Davis rolls, throws, completes. All the way to the 29. That's Chris Evans, number 2, 6'3", 185.
Davis' pass complete to Chris Evans.
They're going to mark him at the 27-yard line. Clock still running. Tackle was inbounds. We'll try to get you some times when we get closer.
Yeah, this isn't a panic mode yet. They got 1 timeout left.
Davis rolls, throws high and incomplete.
Oh, he had him.
Jaden Martin was wide open at the 47, but incomplete.
2:32 remaining in the half.
Second down, 10.
Got to get some pressure on him. Keep him in the pocket and put some pressure on him.
Yeah, and this is something we struggled with against Lebanon, or not Lebanon, but Lehman. And, you got such a good quarterback like Davis who can run and throw. You got to contain him, but also maintain coverage for a long period of time.
Davis looked for a quick slant. Nobody's open. He throws it underneath. Dogs hold on. He broke away. 30, 35, and Mayfield comes up and makes the tackle. Clock will still run.
Good tackle by Mayfield.
just short of the first down.
Who was that, 11?
I thought it was.
It was number 2. It was Chris Evans again.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
3rd down and 2. Clock continues to run.
Cason's got to make that tackle.
Pistol, Hill, first down, 41.
That's a good tackle right there.
Keon Hill, the ball carrier. Good for Bears first down.
Crowd wants them to go a little faster.
They got time.
50 seconds?
It amazes me when you watch some of the NFL and college guys. This is not a panic situation.
140.
140 and counting, trips
they got
to
tons
the
of
right.
time. You don't want to hurry too much.
Hill, tackled, gain of 3.
A lot of bleacher coaches.
2nd down, 7.
You know, you hurry and you don't get a first down, and you're going to give Milton the ball back with plenty of time.
I believe that they've got 1 timeout left.
Yeah,
I think they had to call 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trips left this time. Blitz over the middle. It's caught. First down all the way to the 37-yard line in plus territory. Tie on Hill that time.
105.
What number's tie on?
Number 11.
Okay.
105 to go. Clock running. Davis again. He's going over the top. And he overthrew it. It's incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
Ineligible
man downfield.
And that's one that on a deep pass play
Don't understand
should
that.
never happen.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to release.
Yep, absolutely. 58 seconds. 58 seconds.
Dogs decide to take the play and take the penalty, excuse me, and so it'll be 1st and 15 at the 43. Davis to throw. Oh, he's going deep again. He's got a man wide open, and he caught the football. Touchdown. And we're all tied up.
$52 seconds.
I think you're going to have a 15-yard celebration penalty coming up against the Bears, which is a huge deal because they really don't have a kicking game, and their chance to go for 2 is going to be about 18 yards away now.
Is it on the net? Is it on the kickoff though?
Well, you can take it on the.
And what number was that caught that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I barely saw it myself. Official Bradshaw talking to Coach Smith. Coach Smith is not happy, but they're going to have to take this from the 18-yard line. Touchdown is good. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Ridge. So it's 14 apiece, but unsportsmanlike penalty is going to make this an awful tough 2-point conversion. And again, they do not have a kicking game. Here's the try for point, or points. Davis over the middle, and incomplete. They want pass interference, and they're not going to get it.
Nope, I thought he made it. He timed it up.
Wait, we do have a flag. Hold on.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Pass interference is called on Charlie Lane.
Not from the back judge, though.
No, it came from the side.
Uh-huh.
That'll be half the distance, so they'll be at the 9 this time, try for point.
So the side – hold on. The side judge who was looking at our guy's back had a better angle than the back judge who was looking right at both their sides. Is that what you're telling me?
He threw the flag. Here's a blitz. Davis in trouble. Davis is sacked. All right. They'll get nothing. That was the longest try for point I think I've ever seen.
Yep.
But they got nothing out of it, and we are tied at 14.
In 52 seconds.
52 seconds to go.
See if Mayfield can get us a little bit of a run back. We got 3 timeouts. Although, like I said, we've struggled giving Kimmel much time to throw. Got Chris Fulton in the house. He's excited about his interview.
Yeah, there he is. He's really excited about it. Your interview, Chris, you're excited about it? Yeah, he's got.
Excited as I can be.
Yeah, it's about as excited as he gets, he said. So the Bears drove it 77 yards, from the 23. Their best drive of the night by far.
Yeah.
Well, this is a 50-50 football game, isn't it?
It's a good thing they were about out of time.
Armchair coaches.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Kickoff for the Bears.
If you're tuning in live right now, we thank you so much for being here. Last I looked, where were we at? 180 people. That's awesome. 196. 196 people on a Friday night listening to us. It's exciting. Oh, we got offsides on the Bears. So they're going to move them back 5, and we're going to get another squib kick.
Offside against the Bears.
NFL game the other night was like that. Jets and
Jets and Bills was like 10 penalties on both teams. Passing or roughing the passer like every other play for both teams.
So the West Milton Fire Company, again, sponsoring the kickoffs this season. And we are in the green-walled exterior press box. We need Zach to come and extend this press box. Give us a little more room.
I see the Doc's paying $20 if we get a safety.
Yeah.
They have now brought in a different kicker.
Yeah, it looks like it may be, it's not a female?
I don't know.
I think it might be.
It might be.
There is no 31 on our roster, but 31 is going to kick. Oh, a little spinner this time. Picked up at the 30, and immediately Carson Stone falls to the 33-yard line.
49 seconds.
49 seconds, 3 timeouts. What do the Dogs do? It's 14 apiece. Northridge gets the ball to start the half.
And nothing silly. Don't want to have a
14-14 is pretty good, I think, at this point.
Yeah, you don't give up some turnover. So we'll see. Maybe take a shot with Mayfield. Yeah, they had Mayfield the one time down the side.
That's lane split left. Mayfield in motion. Mayfield incomplete. Wyatt's just off tonight a little bit. Second down 10.
Second down and 10.
And you got to be careful because 45 seconds. Have to punt and give them the ball back.
Yeah, for sure.
By the way, I was saying, Doc, give him $20 for safety. I think next year on a double reverse halfback pass, I'll give $20 then too.
Yeah, from the 38-yard line only.
Yeah,
I'll give $20 for a triple Lindy
Triple Lindy.
by Thornton Mellon.
Second down 10. Same play. Mayfield in motion. There he is. 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds at the 48-yard line plus territory.
Pass complete to Peyton Mayfield. Good for a Bulldog first down.
So Coach Pierce went right back to the well, same play.
48.
And they get to the 48.
I'm surprised he got that open.
yeah.
It's wide
I
open.
I mean, it's 39 seconds. We still got a couple timeouts. That's a big chunk.
Kimmel to pass. Oh, boy.
That's what I was worried about.
Well, we got a flag.
I think it's on us. We had a man covered in illegal formation. That's a touchdown for the Ridge, pending the flag here at the 49. Goodness.
Yep.
Touchdown Bears.
Yep.
62 yards. And the Bears will go for 2. Snap, throws, and incomplete. 2014 Bears.
That could be a big play, actually, right there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not how they wanted the half to end.
Nope.
Extra point conversion fails.
Ian Gardner's triple Lindy. That's showing your age.
25 seconds. So in 2 minutes they had 2 touchdowns?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the thing is right now it's 20-14. This is a situation where, heads are down. It's not the best way to end the half, but it's a one-score game.
You're down a score.
Keep doing what we were doing.
Yep.
Because reality was, right before the first pick, we were knocking on the door to go up.
Dominated
20,
that quarter.
20-8.
Yeah.
So, and if you remember last year's game,
Same thing.
we were down, 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter?
I'll tell you what, this drive at the beginning of the third just turned into a huge deal.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Because if they go up, 26, 28, 14, it's a long way back.
But you know what? In a game like this, you're going to face adversity. And what matters is how you handle it, how you deal with it.
25 seconds to go, 2014.
Just take a knee. Just go down.
Strickland. And Jackson got to the 29, and probably will be one play here.
Yep. 19 seconds.
19 seconds, thank you. My son Luke's spotting tonight. Good to have him here. He's got his BG gear on. I Ziggy Zumba. I Ziggy. He's going to go watch them beat Kent State tomorrow.
What's I Ziggy?
That's I don't know. What is it? It's a saying that they do at every game.
Is that like the man show? Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy.
Sorta. It's I Ziggy Zumba.
Okay.
Dogs handed off. That's Charlie Lane for 7. Probably will be the last play of the half.
Yep.
And it will be. So as both teams head to their respective locker rooms, we're going to have the Crest Wealth halftime show. Coach Grudich is going to interview Athletic Director Gates. Going to be exciting.
Is he here?
He is here. I saw him.
Good.
There he is right there.
Come on in, boss.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
There
as
you go,
well.
man. Good to see you.
How you doing, Jerry? All right. How's it going?
It's going good, man.
How are things in Polar Bear Country?
It's going well. It's going well.
It's going well right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So is it first year? First year AD?
Second year.
Second year.
Yeah, I started off last year as a behavior interventionist, and then halfway through football season, I took over as the AD.
Okay. Good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So we did a little. So my first question. We got some BG stuff for you. So you had quite the career at BG.
Yes, sir.
Just I want to know first off, where did Boo Boo come from?
I have a cousin. Her name is Tiffany. She has gave all of our siblings and cousins all nicknames, and Boo Boo was mine, and it just stuck with me.
So ever since you were little, you were Jerry Boo Boo Gates.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. So you went to Middletown.
Yes, sir.
Graduated from Middletown and played on some pretty good teams, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Did you one of the guys that you played with Jalen Marshall?
He was actually a freshman when I was there. And he was one of the ones that I kind of took under my wing. If you ask him to this day, but his career kind of flourished better than mine. But
don't. We read your stuff. You had a pretty good career too.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So your senior year, how good were you guys?
We went 9-1 in the regular season. Then we won a playoff game, and then second round in the playoffs, we got beat by Anderson.
Okay.
My senior year, yeah.
Did you have any other guys besides you that went D1 on that team?
Yes, sir. We had actually 10 guys that go to college. 5 of us went D1. We had my quarterback, Caleb Watkins. He went to BG with me as well. Nick McKnight, receiver, he went to BG with me as well. Had Antonio Banks, went to Indiana, IU, for a running back. We had Kevin Watts, who went to Youngstown.
Okay.
D1 AA.
Right.
Then a couple of other guys that went D1 AA or D2 guys.
Okay. So you guys were pretty good.
Yes, sir.
So you were you played defensive back, and do you still have some records at BG?
Yes. So one of my most famous records I have is I'm the only defensive player to score every way a defensive player can: kick return, punt return, interception, and fumble recovery for a touchdown. So yeah.
And then
I think I have some kick return and punt return records too. I don't know if they got broken yet, but quite a few of those.
So I read your senior year in the Little Caesars Bowl, you returned the opening kickoff, the second half kickoff, 94 yards for a touchdown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who'd you guys play that game?
That was Pittsburgh. And that was Aaron Donald.
Oh, really?
Tyler Boyd, James Conner.
Wow.
When I talk about that, a lot of people didn't know that those three were on that team.
James Conner was on that team?
James Conner.
How was he to tackle?
Tough.
I'll say he's a
tough.
load.
And then he lined up and played DN in the fourth quarter as well.
Did he really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that team was loaded.
James Conner's on my fantasy team.
Yeah, man. He's a wonderful story too, man. He with the cancer and stuff, and he beat that. So utmost respect for that guy.
Yeah, but he had to be a load to tackle.
He was. He broke a couple of my tackles.
Yeah. So you were 2-time first team All-MAC?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Who was the toughest guy you had to guard as far as wide receiver?
I would say Tavon Austin.
Really?
Tavon Austin. When you go back and watch Tavon Austin's highlight tape, it was real life, and I lived it. And he was probably one of the most slipperiest guys to tackle.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was what's the most interceptions you had in the game?
2.
2.
2. Yes, sir. Yep.
What was your in your mind the best game you ever played at BG?
Best game, I would say Mississippi State my senior year. We played it, and that was Dak.
You guys were good your senior year, right?
Yeah. Dak Prescott was the quarterback.
Oh, okay.
That year was the first year they introduced the targeting rule, where you hit somebody up top or with your helmet and stuff. And I was the second player in the country to get kicked out the game for that, and I hit Dak Prescott.
Really?
It was a 3rd and 16. He scrambled, and one of my DNs spun him around. And I came and hit him square in the face.
Really?
And got up celebrating. Flags came everywhere. That game, though, the atmosphere of Mississippi State was also great with the cowbells and how loud it got. So that I always remember that game. I had a one-handed pick in the first half, too. So
was that like a non-conference early in the season?
Yes, sir. It was the 4th game of the season. We was coming off 3 wins. We only lost by 1 point as well to the SEC team. So it was a good game, but we fell short. But
right, that's an old Dak. Dak's worth a little bit of money right now.
Oh yeah. He's doing his thing. He got to find a way to win though.
Yeah, the Cowboys are definitely struggling.
Yeah.
What year was the best team that you played on there at BG?
I would say 13. Just the.
What was your record that season?
We went
because you won the MAC, right?
I think we ended up finishing in the year 11-5. But that was with the MAC championship game and also the bowl game. But yeah, I think we were number 6 in the country in defense.
Yeah.
My D coordinator is actually the head coach now, Texas A&M.
Oh, really?
Mike Elko. Yes, sir. So I would say 2013, but from 2010 to 2013, we put the work in, and every year we got better. It just unfolded for us.
Who was the head coach then?
Dave Clausen, who's the head coach now at Wake Forest.
Oh, okay.
He's been there since 2013.
Oh, really?
And when we won the MAC, he left and went there, and he's been there ever
That
since.
tends to happen to BG.
Yeah.
You get a good team, you win the MAC, and then you go get the big dollar job somewhere.
Absolutely. Stepping stone. Stepping stone.
Yeah. So how's everything going here at Northridge?
Everything's going good, man. This will be my first full year,
Right.
just because I jumped in half year last year, and like tonight I did alumni night. I cooked. I was out on the grill, did hamburgers, hot dogs to get the community out, my alumni out, for this big game.
Right.
The community is behind me. The admin team is behind me, man. It's going great. And I also work with some fellow ADs that are helping me a lot. And I call Chris all the time when I need help with some things. So so it's working out well for me.
Definitely a learning experience, I'm sure, the first year. People have no idea how much goes on behind the scenes as an athletic director.
They do not. They don't see us running, going crazy while the game's going on, trying to make sure everything is going well operation side.
And then so have they you've been out to practice at all? Do you work with the DBs at all in practice?
Absolutely. And then if you watch the game, I'm on the sideline screaming at them and tell them eyes and get your alignment right and things like that.
Yeah.
I wish I could have a headset on so I can know the calls and stuff. But, yeah, it's bittersweet to be on the sideline and not have a headset on because I love coaching and love giving back to the game.
Right. Well, good. Well, hey, it was great meeting you.
Absolutely, man. I'm
Appreciate
glad
that.
you guys showed up and came.
Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, you had a very impressive career at BG, and we enjoyed reading back and looking at all your stats. And actually watched the highlight of the kickoff you returned against Pitt. That was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You have that on a loop at your house when you
I
get
do.
up in the
I do. I got a 3-year-old that every chance I get, so that's Dad, man. You got some big shoes to fill.
That's right.
Well, I appreciate you having me, though.
Okay, yeah. Hey, good luck with everything.
All right, and go Falcons and go Bears.
That's right. Thanks, Jerry. What's up, for How's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing tonight?
I'm not too bad. Could be a little better,
Yeah.
but all right. So thought we'd take a little time here and talk a little bit about the fall season and some of the highlights of the fall season. Why don't you go over who were our league champs in the TRC this year?
So we started off really well with our girls golf team winning their first league championship in school history. Just second year we've had a program, so that was a big deal. Under the leadership of Coach Galentine and Coach Barnes. Really good year for them. All underclassmen, so we expect them, they can string it together for a couple years. So cross country pulled it out last week. 2 years in a row they've won boys and girls. Dominating performances for both of them, and that's another one. We expect our cross country program just to thrive for the next couple years.
And then Colin Hinkleman was runner of the year.
Runner of the year as a sophomore. Like I said, and that's another one that he should be able to keep it going. He's got a little brother that's going to be chasing him that's pretty fast too. So Coach Meredith gets him going. Coach Meredith, he'll come and talk to me about just the mental aspects of running, which I go out and run slow. People probably see me running around town just trying to stay in shape.
Well, I always tell people, like, there are runners. I run.
Yes, we run.
I am not a runner. I run.
Talking to Coach Meredith, he takes it to a different level with those kids, and I've learned a lot of the mental aspects of running from him, just hearing him talk, and it's just stuff you wouldn't think of, and he's really good at getting them kids going and mentally prepared.
And then tomorrow.
Yep, they got districts tomorrow at Cedarville University. They run, I think boys run at 11:30, girls around 12:15, and I'll post a link tomorrow where you can follow it on Mile Split. I believe it's the top 8 teams will move on to regionals. That'll be at Troy, and the top 32 runners. So we got a pretty good shot to keep moving on in both boys and girls.
So we have, as a team, we can move on?
As a team on paper, we got a shot as long as we do what we're supposed to do tomorrow.
Okay, that's exciting. And then what else we got going on tomorrow?
We got volleyball tomorrow. They'll be playing at Butler. They play Dayton Christian at 1 o'clock. Dayton Christian's actually undefeated, but we played them pretty tough during the season. took them to 5 sets. So it's definitely a game they can pull out and do some surprises tomorrow with them.
And then you got a home contest tomorrow, right?
Yep. Prime time tomorrow. Coach Winchester and the boys are facing Jackson Center, 7 o'clock. That'll be at home, so come out and support them tomorrow. Should be a great game for them.
And then girls soccer won last night.
Yeah, very exciting game last night. I mean, they played – I've seen them play a lot this year. That was by far the best game they've played all year. Defensively, Kinsey Shortridge in the goal was impressive. We scored with about 5:20 left. Chloe Crabtree had a left-footed kick. I don't know, it was pretty far out. I'm not very good with soccer. Probably 25, 30 yards out, but it was very impressive. And Northwestern, they were a really good team, so that was a great win for them.
And then when do they play again?
So they will face Miami East on Monday.
At Miami East.
At Miami East, which this will be the third time this year. They played them tough. I think at home we lost 2-0, and then we lost 1-0 there. So it's definitely a game they can take Monday.
And then if the boys win Saturday, when do they play?
They will play Tuesday. They play the winner of Legacy Christian and Stivers. So most likely to be Legacy Christian, which they played during the regular season. I think we lost 5-4. So, you know, definitely we put together a pretty tough schedule for them this year, Coach Winchester and I. So they're definitely prepared for a good tourney run.
Yeah, so they got a game. They play well tomorrow, they can win, and then they'll have every opportunity to beat Legacy Christian.
Yep.
And if, you know, the way they've changed it this year in soccer and I don't know if it's the same in volleyball. Is volleyball 5 divisions also, or are they just 3? Volleyball's 5 too,
Volleyball's
right?
5, yeah.
Yeah, but in soccer, if you win 2 games, you're in the district championship.
Yeah, so basically game 1's district quarter, then you go district semi, then district championship. So
the girls are in the district semis, and if the boys win tomorrow, they're in the district semis, and so they have both teams have a shot at making it to a district final.
Definitely, 100%.
And those are hardware games. That was always my goal: get to a hardware game.
Yep.
Get to a game where you can get a little hardware, and then we're going to start rolling here before you know it with winter sports.
Oh yeah, yep. Girls basketball will actually start. Practice next Friday, the 25th, and boys will start after that. So scrimmages will be here before we know it. And we're actually opening up the season this year, boys and girls, the day before Thanksgiving. We're going to do like a whole day of basketball extravaganza. It's going to be really fun with Lehman. We'll start off with freshman boys are going to play at 2, followed by JV. Then we'll have the nightcap will be the varsity girls, followed by the varsity boys. So be a good way to start the Thanksgiving holiday. Come check out some basketball before you go eat turkey.
It's that Wednesday before.
Yep, Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So.
Okay. So say that again. When was the first game?
Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
No, what time?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
So we start at 2 and we'll roll all the way.
It'd be like 2, 4, 6, and 7:30 or 8. So it'd be a whole day of games. So and you pay one price, you're in for the whole day, and you can get 4 games. So.
And eat lots of pretzels.
And eat lots of pretzels and hot dogs and all kinds of healthy food before you eat Thanksgiving the next day.
That's right. And then what about wrestling? When's Coach Slonk and the wrestlers going to get rolling?
They'll get rolling November 15th. That's when they'll start because they start a little later than basketball. Then they'll get into some of their meets like the first week of December. And we'll host the Junior Bulldog again this year. That's December 7th. And that will actually be the 50th year of that event. So that's a pretty cool thing to have that going for that long. And that'd be Mr. Grafflin. He kind of takes care of that. Has been running that for a lot of years. So I appreciate his help with that.
And I'm sure he enjoys doing it.
Yep.
And then Jerry seemed like a pretty good guy.
Yeah, he is.
He
had a great career and
seems pretty positive.
Yep.
And
he's doing good things here at Northridge. So I like working with him. You know, he's a good AD since we're both new, and you know it's good to have somebody to lean on and bounce ideas off and see what they're doing at their school. And because it's kind of a job that it's hard to. You need to find somebody else you can talk to and get through things and that. So.
And so I'm curious with who's the in the TRC, because there's a lot of new ADs. Who's the old man of the group? Who's been the AD the longest there? Because the Miami East guy's new.
Miami East is
Lehman
new.
guy's new.
Yep.
Bethel? Who's
I'd say probably Ashley Naff from Covington. She's kind of and she's kind of the leader of our crew too.
Okay.
So she is.
I don't mean Ashley. I didn't mean to say old. I just meant
Yeah.
the more experienced one.
She's not an
That's
old man
right.
by any.
Yeah, Ashley's been there a while.
Yeah, and she. I mean, she's kind of our go-to. She's
Yeah.
kind of the leader, and
Because she runs the basketball tournament.
yeah, she does a lot. She does a lot with the Southwest District and all kinds of stuff. So she's kind of the one that when we have meetings, we get a little off track.
She keeps you in line.
She keeps us in line. We have an agenda.
She keeps the boys in line.
She keeps the boys in line. So she does a good job.
Huh. Okay. Well, good for her. So got football. We got senior night next week,
Yep.
right?
Senior night next week against Riverside. So try to get as many people out to come support the boys. And hopefully it's not our last home game. We'll see what happens with playoff rankings over the next 2 weeks.
Because we're kind of dancing on the edge of hosting, not hosting.
Yeah, we're at 11 now, but there could be a lot of movement. Right now we're at 11 and has us going to play Indian Lake, who is 6. But
What is it? 16 teams.
16 teams, yeah.
So you got to be 8 to host.
Yep. So, but everything, like I think East is 10, Versailles is 9, then Carlisle is 8, but 8 through 11 is all really close. So we need to kind of turn this one around and get this tonight and see what happens next week. And I think we could make some movement on that.
That'd be great if we could host a game.
Yep.
But we're in.
Yeah, oh yeah. We're going to be in. It won't be a problem there. So
just a matter if we're going to be able to host one.
Yeah, just a matter of kind of where we fall. A lot could change over the next 2 weeks. So.
And then, how much paperwork is involved when you have a? Do you have much paperwork if you're playing an away playoff game?
No,
just if you have a home game.
If you host, it's the state requires. It's a lot.
It's a mountain of paperwork.
It's a mountain of paperwork, and they kind of complicate things more than they really need to. But that's fine. It's part of the job. But yeah, I would rather definitely host, though. It'd be good for our community, and most importantly, good for our kids. I mean, as many games as you can get them seniors on that field, that's what they deserve.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Hopefully, we can get that.
Well, got a second half here, and important game. Get some playoff points and whatnot if we can pull this one out. So, all right. Anything else you want to give out for the go to the order?
Go Dogs. Let's pull this out in the second half.
All right. Very good. Well, appreciate you stopping up, telling us about the fall sports. So that's Mr. Chris Fulton, athletic director. And that was Jerry Gates, the AD at Northridge and former Bowling Green Falcon, and had quite the playing career at BG and at Middletown. And we'll get Coach Barnes back in here. And yeah, I know that's the one everybody used. Did you hand yours off to Mr. Gates?
This is right. Coach Berner's out talking. I know that's hard to. I know.
I'm shocked.
Hard to believe it.
What's that?
Coach Berner.
Mayor Berner's out talking.
Yeah. So, Berner's got the stats.
Yeah, he'll be here any minute.
Putting his shoes back on.
How was Mr. Gates? Good to talk to.
Yeah, he seemed like a really good guy.
He seems like a great dude.
Yeah, a nice guy. Positive. Excited about the job.
Yep. Second year, he said.
Yep. He said last year, this is his first full year. He was like, I think he said he came in part way last year.
Yes, he did. Yeah, I remember that whole scene.
So, but it seems like a good. By the way, did not play. Jalen Marshall was a freshman when he was a senior.
Ah.
Yeah, I was actually catching up with him on that because he was older, which means when I was coaching football at Lebanon, we scrimmaged against him.
Oh, okay.
And so he's like, you guys had Chase Cochran and Trey Bonney, and he's like, you guys are so fast. And he was right. The group of kids we had at Lebanon played football. All 4 guys were on the state champion Division I 4x1 relay.
Goodness.
Had
So
a little bit of speed.
So he's like, man, those guys are fast. I said, yep, that was.
He played against Pitt, James Conner.
James Conner, why do I know that name?
Pittsburgh Steeler.
Oh.
Now he plays for the Cardinals.
He plays for the Cardinals.
I don't pay attention.
He's on my fantasy. He's on my fantasy team.
Have you heard of Aaron Donald? Maybe you've heard of him.
Does he play for the Steelers?
No.
Aaron Donald was
Absolutely.
Aaron
I've heard
Donald
of him.
was on that
Aaron
team,
Donald
too.
was on that team too.
Absolutely.
And
Well, then we were talking in college. He played against another kid I was fortunate to coach in basketball was Jordan Thompson from Parkway. So it was kind of neat. Like as much as I thought I coached against him in basketball, it was neat because
he said he was the second guy in the country to get thrown out for targeting.
Really?
He hit Dak Prescott right in the face. Said he got spun around. He came flying in and he hit Dak right in the face and got ejected.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you can find that one on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They're playing Mississippi State.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was kind of enjoyable. And I met him last year at a basketball game. He had long hair, and I was like, I didn't recognize him. So then when you guys said his name, I was like, I know that name. And then
so he cut his hair.
Yeah, and then getting to meet him, I was like, okay. But yeah, just neat.
Yep.
I mean, when I lived down in Lebanon, I lived on the Lebanon side or the Middletown side of Lebanon, so we were right there beside them, and they were pretty good when he was there. Had a nice run, and
they said he had five guys went D1.
Yeah, they had some guys.
Good.
Three of them went to BG.
Yeah.
And that was before, Jalen Marshall came through.
Yeah.
I mean, that was, so they had some really good athletes and even some good athletes in basketball. I mean, the guys I thought he played with, but I coached against, one of them went to Penn State and two of them went to Miami.
And I meant to ask him that. I forgot to ask him. I imagine he was a basketball.
He did not.
Oh, really?
No.
Just straight football guy?
Because he knew who I was talking to, knew the guys I was talking about. And actually the one, Bill Edwards Jr., Bill Edwards that played at Wright State.
Yeah, I meant to ask him about him too.
So his son, I coached against.
Yeah. He went to Purdue.
Penn State.
Oh, he went to
You're thinking about the younger brother.
Oh, there was two of them.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Carson.
Gotcha.
What? No.
Carson Edwards?
It was another Edwards that was there with Carson.
I
Because it was
remember
always weird.
Yeah, there were two of them.
Because I watched Bill Edwards play when I was at Wright State. That's when he played at Wright State. He was good.
Well, and Bill Jr. went to Penn State, had a nice career. I think Bill Jr. went to Penn State, and I think he transferred to Miami. Their point guard was a guy named Allen. Maybe his last name was Allen. He went to Miami, just loaded with talent. I mean, Middleton has had a really nice run of talent. And so, hey, real quick stats. Pretty even, to be honest with you. We ran for 163 yards on 26 carries, spread out between three guys. Mayfield 77 yards on 8 carries. Wyatt was 3 for 11, 31 yards with 2 picks. Mayfield leading receiver, 1 catch, 18 yards. Because of the decline penalty, the Dogs had 0 penalties in the first half. Total plays 29 for 194. Northridge 10 carries, 128 yards. 9 of those carries and 124 of those yards to Mr. Tion Hill.
Hill's got it now, 25, and he is swallowed up at the 25, but falls to the 26-yard line.
And like you said, Barnes, at the end of that, this is a huge possession right here.
It's huge.
Dogs need to get a stop.
Passing-wise, Davis was 7 for 13, 71 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. Martin is leading receiver, 3 catches, 34 yards. They were penalized 3 times for 30 yards for a total of 17 plays, 199 yards. So both teams in that 190.
Difference being the interception.
Yep.
Davis looks to the sideline, and he's steps into that pistol formation, trips left again with Hill right behind him. And we're underway here in the third. Hill's got it, and he's just tackled immediately.
And that would be Jesse.
Good push.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Really just seemed to like to get him down hole between that guard-to-guard gap.
Yep.
Haven't run him a whole lot off tackle.
Davis to pass, tipped, and incomplete. Schuler that time, number 50, got his big paw up, knocked it down. 3rd down and 10, and the Bears are behind the sticks.
2 guys we talked about on the D-line that need to make an impact, and they've made it on the first possession here.
Over the middle, he wasn't looking, and it's incomplete. So a 3 and out, and that's exactly what the Dogs needed.
Yep, he was open.
He didn't even look at it. Mayfield plants himself about the 45-yard line here. Dogs looking to get great field position on a 3 and out.
Well, good start. That was a good start.
Low snap, bobbled. It's
Hey,
blocked.
we got
They
it.
blocked the ball, and it's down at the 17-yard line. The Dogs
Okay.
block it.
Yep, I think that's a big hit.
I think that's a Wagner Paving big hit.
Dogs take over.
Boom.
Who blocked it?
It was either the
Here we go.
Northridge
Let's look at
Center.
the replay.
That is that Charlie.
It was Charlie Lane.
Charlie Lane with the Wagner Paving big hit.
Dogs take over in the Sundown Tan red zone. 1st and 10 from the 17. Lowry to about the 14 where he's bent backwards. And it's a fumble, and they've got it. Lowry lost the football. Recovered that time by number 5, Deontay Smith. He made the tackle,
Thought he was
stripped the
down.
ball, and it was a fumble called. Looked like he fell right on top of him, and when the ball came loose. Wow. Back-to-back turnovers.
It's weird. The time went off the clock. Oh, yeah, it did.
Hill. That's not Hill.
That's Martin.
That's Martin running
Or not
over
Martin,
men.
Smith.
42-yard line. There is a flag back at the 23,
Got a hold.
and there
Yep.
will be a hold called. So that goes for naught.
Nope, they have not had any penalties yet.
That's funny.
Well, actually, they did, but you guys declined it.
From the holding spot, a loss of about 4, so it'll be 1st and 14. About the 12-yard line.
Correction, 1st and 13.
Great play that time by the Dogs.
A whole bunch of them right there.
Yeah, Schuler at the bottom of the pile,
That
but there were
looked
about
like
5
that.
people.
That was Martin again.
So Martin's running the football a little bit more here this half. Jaden Martin, number 3.
No, I'm sorry. Smith. My bad. Number 5.
Number 5, Deontay Smith.
Deontay Smith. Now, he just came hobbling out a little bit, too. I believe, yes. That's him right there, isn't it? Can't tell.
Empty set this
Yeah.
time. Davis to throw.
Oh.
Lowry looking.
That's May.
And he steps out at the 12. Oh, it would have been intercepted, but he stepped out of bounds at the 12-yard line. What a break for Northridge.
It was intercepted.
Well, Mayfield caught it. He was going to the house, too, because everybody was on this side of
But
the
as
field.
he threw the ball, his right foot stepped out of bounds
Yeah.
at the 12. Wow. 3rd down and 13.
I thought there may have been a little bit of a blindside block on Lowry, too. He beat his man to the inside, and then one of the linemen from the other side came back and
Decleated him.
Not too bad, but it definitely was. He came in from the side. But I don't like that rule in some aspects, and from that standpoint, whether it's the rule or not, I should have been called.
Bears in trouble here on 3rd and 13. Schuler's got his hand up, and he's wide open. 45-50 and to the 38. That was Suleiman Muhammad with the catch. And a huge play. Schuler was right on top of him, just couldn't quite get there. Hill breaks a tackle.
How can they the sticks weren't even set?
Yeah, that was not good. Strickland sitting down. He got hurt on that tackle. Bears ran a quick play, got 5. I think it was Hill.
But I don't understand how they can run the play if the chains aren't set.
Right. Did you say you wanted a trivia question?
Yeah.
Am I wrong on that?
No. They need to be set. I'm pretty sure.
All right, you ready?
Again, I don't know anything.
Wyatt Kimmel's 100-yard passing yardage streak was extended to 8 games last week versus Bethel. What player holds the record for the most 100-yard receiving games in a row?
They weren't even in the shot.
100-yard receiving games in a row.
Yep.
The chains weren't even in the shot.
And it's 3.
3 games in a row? That's it? Second down 5. And the Bears suddenly in plus territory after a huge play on 3rd and 13. Back to pass over the middle, wide open, touchdown.
Where are we at? I'm not sure where our
Willie Ellison, touchdown. Oh, number 1, Tayon Hill, my fault. Dogs got the stop they needed with the block punt.
Who
but a
ran
quick
that,
turnover.
Who ran that on that first play? They got 5 yards. Was it Hill?
I'm not sure. Under pressure, steps up, and the 2-point conversion will fail. But Northridge leads 26-14 with 8:58 to go, third quarter.
I'm going to go with Kenny Battiston.
Ding, 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 ding,
Wow.
ding, ding. Yes.
Very good, Coach.
David Oberla had 2 in 1993 versus
Okay.
Stebbins in Greenville, but the leader is Kenny Battiston, who recorded 3 in a row in 2005 versus Carlisle, Waynesville, and Eaton. And guess who's throwing him the ball?
I know. I remember those games. I thought it'd be more than 3, though.
Well, in a row.
In a row.
In a row.
In a row?
In a row?
Okay.
In a row. Well, Dogs are behind it now, down by 12.
Going to need somebody to make a play for the
Yep.
Bulldogs.
Yep.
Find a way to get it back to 1 score.
Yep. Need to get something out of this possession. Move the ball. All right, see if we can get something off this. Get a little bit of a return here.
West Milton Fire Company kickoff. And covered at the 35-yard line. Evan Michael covers there at the 35. First and 10 from their own 35. Dogs down by 12.
So we'll see if the Dogs can put a drive together here.
Stone split all the way out to the numbers. Mayfield, 40,
the play.
45, 50, and down at the 42-yard line.
Got a flag right here. Now all of a sudden.
2 flags. Holding on the Dogs' first penalty of the game that'll be taken on Milton. So it'll be 1st and 20. I don't think anybody needed to hold on that either. You had so much space.
No.
That might be why he had so much space, though, too.
Yeah, true. All the way back to the 25, 1st down and 20.
Bulldogs 1st and 20 from the 25.
He's going to run it the other way.
Mayfield. Stiff arm. 40. And out about the 43-yard line.
This guy's got to drop this.
Got 17 yards.
They got to drop the yard markers when guys get around them.
It'll be 2nd and 3. Should get him close to 100 yards on the night.
He's at 94, what I got him unofficially. That's the first down play you needed.
Yep, from 1st and 20 to 2nd and 3. Look at this formation. Lowry, it's a face mask this time. You're going to get 15 more, I believe. And that'll be a 1st down into plus territory. I'm going to mark that down to the 38-yard line.
You see a guy twist like that, you know exactly what happened.
There was holding. He held onto his face mask.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, Milton at the 38. Legacy overhead door, 1st down. Lane. Give him 5, 2nd down, 5.
Eight minutes.
8 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Just joining us, 26-14. Polar Bears. A ton of big plays for the Bears tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they really haven't put a big drive together against it.
That one at the end of the half was
that
really
was about it.
Yeah.
And that still was a
option. Charlie, 40, all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Everything has become holding tonight.
I know. Now suddenly from the crowd, every run is a hold.
That's a 1st down. Sponsored by Legacy Overhead Door. 26-yard line, Dogs on the move. Johns flip sides, handoff. That's Mayfield, and he's going to lose 2.
Yeah, he's got to follow Charlie. Charlie got on the inside leverage.
2nd down, 12.
Charlie had inside leverage. If he cuts that up, he's going to get 3 to 4 versus losing 1.
Need to get about 5 here.
Mm-hmm.
How about more than that? 1st down, all the way to the 15-yard line, and they enter the Sundown 10 red zone.
Good run.
Dogs are driving.
Need to get a score here.
Yep. Punch this one in, play defense.
Get it back to 1 score.
Lowry Gain of about 5. Second down, 5.
Not quite a full moon, but close.
Yeah. It's beautiful, actually.
Yep.
Second and 5. Snap. Charlie Lane. Got about 4 more. Make it 3rd and 1. Dogs showing some power football here.
You know, and this is a place where conditioning starts to show up, and short memory, move on to the next possession.
Going to do a tush push here or just run play?
I got a feeling that
we're getting chunks, though.
Oh, boy.
What a second effort. Wow.
What work from Charlie. He got a first down.
Wow.
And it's 1st and goal at the 5. Looked like he was going to lose 2 or 3 yards, and he got a first down out of it. Legacy overhead door, first down and goal from the 5-yard line.
That's just hard running right there. Good work from Charlie. Need to punch one in here.
Lowry that time was swallowed up for a -1. 2nd and 6.
Stack that one up. Mayfield left, wide side of the field.
How about right? Makes a man miss. Spins to the goal line. I think he got in.
Yes.
Touchdown, Milton-Union. What a run.
Nice run.
He put him in the spin cycle about the 5 and found pay dirt.
Good drive from the Bulldogs.
Yep, absolutely what was needed.
Ball control, getting chunks.
26-20.
Big play from Charlie there.
A lot of football left.
Nice run by Mayfield.
Well, what we got to talk to our guys about is we've had a fumble. We've had a couple busted plays. Other than that,
Hammond's up and good.
We're controlling the line of scrimmage. Okay, and so that's the biggest thing you've got to focus on right now is there's a lot of football left.
Got 4:11 left in the 3rd quarter.
4:11, 26-21.
A lot of football left to play.
Boy, you talk about an answer.
That's exactly what Coach wanted to see. Check some scores here for you. See if Sydney is shutting out Piqua. 20-0. Anna's all over Fort Recovery. East 21, Bethel 12. Valley View 21, Brookville 14. So Valley View's come back on Brookville. Coldwater all over Versailles. Tips all over Stebbins. Bellbrook's only beaten Oakwood 13-0.
Marion local Minster's the one I want to know.
Right. Puts his foot into it, and it's picked up at the 15-yard line where he will get to the 31. So 1st and 10 Ridge. That was number 11 that time. Tion Hill.
Waynesville come back and now is beating Eaton 28-15 in the 4th. Riverside 7, Covington 0 at half. Springfield's beating Fairmont by 3. Miamisburg's beaten Northmont.
I think I saw where Marion Local had given up like 24 points all year. Or
Marion
something like
Local 21, Minster 0. Carlisle beating the Mohawks. Madison.
Davis Hill. Oh, boy. Quick burst that time. Got about 7. Looked like Ian Coffey that time with the tackle. Second down 3.
I hate these Friday college football games.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Although Florida.
Next thing you know, they're going to start paying players. Let them transfer without penalty.
All
It's
right.
unbelievable. What's next?
Dogs blitz the run that time, and he broke free. First down to the 48. Hill again.
Another 10 big chunks.
He got 10. Tank comes back in. Simon Zank.
Need to get a stop.
How about a turnover?
Yeah, one
Speaking into existence.
Hill came over to the sideline here, or maybe just a cramp. Good job, Charlie.
To hold on. He got 4.
Smith's a big kid, though.
He is a big kid. Deontay Smith. Listed at 6'3", 215. And he got a 4. Second and 6.
Surprised they haven't tried to throw the ball again.
He might be coming soon. Into plus territory.
Nope, not on that play.
Smith. Schuler's got a hold of him. Not going anywhere this time. It'll be third down and 5 or 6. Coming to the end of the third quarter.
2:15.
2:15 to go.
He's still gimping a little bit.
Who's that?
Hill.
Hill. I want to know how many Hill kids there are, because there's already been a couple that have come through, and they're all so good, such good athletes, lightning quick. I was at a Pee Wee game on Sunday, and their running back, name's Hill. Runs just like, and I'm going to assume it's his brother or a cousin or something maybe.
Nobody's out here to go.
He's got room
wide
to run.
open. 30, 25. Mayfield went for the strip and got it, but it's out of bounds. There was no one over here.
He had acres.
Davis ran for about 30 yards there. If you ever needed a stop, it's now. 26-21, Bears.
I think the Davis fan club is right in front of us. I think. Because they want him to throw a lot.
Sounds like it.
I'm okay with them not letting him run and throw the ball.
He is going to throw this time. Wide open.
Where?
And he dropped it.
Gosh.
And I mean, that might have been a dagger, and he dropped it. We've got people running free out there right now. Nice pass by Davis. Davis has a ton of yards. Second and 10. Will they go back to it or run the football? They're going to run. Oh, my goodness.
That's a big hit.
That is definitely a Wagner Paving big hit.
That's Mr. Schuler, number 50. He put a lick on that ball carrier. Third down and 10. My goodness. Another huge third down for Milton-Union. This time they rush just 3. Play coverage. Davis rolls, throws over the middle,
No, that
and
hit the ground.
it's incomplete.
Yeah, it's a good call. Hate
Good
to say
call
that.
by
You
the
could-
umpire.
you
He got
could
his
see it
head
bounce.
turned.
Heck, I could see it from up here, and I've got terrible eyesight. But I'm going to watch it again on the replay.
So fourth down and 10 now.
Yep.
Let's give the officials credit on that one. That was a tough one. They got it right.
You don't want a replay on that one.
Fourth and 10.
Lose a timeout.
Wow, this is huge.
Big play right here.
Yep.
Davis alone.
Oh,
There's motion.
Yep, we got it.
We got
the
motion.
call.
This isn't going to count either way.
Now
It's intercepted. That's Charlie Lane.
here's the problem, though.
Yeah, you
gotta
take
take
the ball.
Nah,
You got to take the
you
ball.
got to take the ball.
You're not going to
What I want to check is, can you decline this penalty?
Well, heck yeah, you can. They let it play out. Yeah, it's motion.
I would assume that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Declined.
There was a penalty
It's a
last
big-time
week. You guys remember there was
interception.
a penalty last week. Maybe it was in a different game. Maybe it never happened. I don't know. I've been watching the show Lost again, and I don't even know what planet I'm on.
I thought you were going to say, hey, maybe we should take the penalty and make them go 4th and 15 from the 35.
No, that's not what I was saying. I just watch
take
a
the
lot
ball.
of football, and there was a play that happened. It may have been in the Bengals game or Buckeyes game. I don't know.
Steeler game?
No. Gosh, there you go.
Get the needles out.
I'll tell you what. How much time, guys? 58 seconds, third quarter. Dogs got the stop they needed. And Mayfield's got the football. Cuts it up. 30. And a first down.
Yep.
Yes, it's a legacy overhead door. First down.
And I got him just going over 100 yards now.
One more play in the quarter. Dogs battling. Have a lot of adversity tonight. They're trying to overcome it. A lot like last year in a way.
Yep.
26-21. Polar Bears. Same play. This time we're going to hand it to the middle. Lowry jumps. He fumbled the football. Fumbled the flipping football. Polar Bear down, but they're going to have the football at the 38.
Timeout for injury. We would like to recognize our proud partners, American Legion Post 746, Jet 9 Training.
Well,
Andrew and Casey Electric.
got to get another stop.
Hoagie's Pizza, Jeff Lyseth Ministries, Pete's Auto, Polar Bear Book Swap, Northridge.
Can't see. Can you see who's down? I didn't see who it was.
I can't see.
Where's the ball going to be? It's like the 32, 37, I mean.
Yeah, 37-yard line.
32 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Who's that, number 5? It is Deontay Smith. Looks like he'll be okay.
He's had a couple nice runs for him tonight.
I believe that's the third turnover of the game for the Dogs. We had the interception, fourth turnover of the game.
2 fumbles and 2 picks.
On the road, that's a difficult task.
Mm-hmm.
Defense has got to do it again. They got to
Yep.
get another stop.
Get another stop, and
First and 10 Bears. Hill. And he disappears. Got about a yard. Second down and 9. I think that'll be the last play of the third quarter.
All right. They're going to run a play.
Coach Smith takes his headphones
there's
off.
no
and
guy
that's
that
going to be it.
seems
Quarter's
hurt for
over.
them.
All right. Did you say you won the last trivia question?
Sure.
So here we go. The last trivia question.
Of the night?
Yep.
All right.
So here it is. Rank these members of the Bulldog coaching staff in order of career tackles while playing at Milton. So here you go. So
How many of them are there? 5?
4.
4.
Least tackles the most. Kyle Roy, Joe Blackburn, Matt Brackey, Tim Antonides. 4-1. Or 1-4, however you want to do it.
Well, Tim's 1.
Okay.
Let's put Roy at 4. Brackey at 3.
Who are the other 2?
There's one more.
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Brackey, Roy, Blackburn,
You think
and
Brackey?
Turney's.
Yeah, so Blackburn.
I think Blackburn's 2.
I don't know.
No.
Brackey 2?
I'm gonna say Blackburn 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Roy 3.
Roy 2.
Roy 2?
And I'm gonna say Brackey 3.
3. I'll go with that.
Okay. I'll give you the answer after this play.
Second and 9. Motion. And Hill's got it.
Say they got him.
And they got him down after no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 9. That was Simon the Tank Zank with that.
To quote my good friend Homer Simpson, you're close, but you're way off. Number 1, Tim and Toadies.
Yeah.
Number 2, with 245 tackles. Number 2, Joe Blackburn, 133 tackles. Number 3, Kyle Roy, 128 tackles.
And Bracky's
And Bracci with 67 tackles.
3rd down and 8.
So
Huge
we
play.
had Joe and Brackey. No, we had.
Well, they're going to hand it off on 3rd and 8. And he's not going to get it. He got about 3 yards. And then we got a flag
Where?
on the sideline. It didn't look like there was much there.
Oh
got a
my
personal
gosh,
foul
Are you
call.
kidding me?
Out of bounds, personal foul? There was nothing there. That's awful.
What was that call? He literally tiptoed out of bounds.
Let's watch it again. There's
Oh
nothing
my
there.
gosh.
That was bad.
Was that the Kansas City Chief?
That was a bad call.
I mean, he threw that thing as the hit happened.
He assumed he was going to hit him out of bounds,
Yeah.
and he didn't.
He didn't.
I mean, he hit him. Wow.
He pulled up, though.
Wow, that's bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a bad call.
And they get into that red zone on the 18-yard line on one of the worst calls I've seen in a long time. My apologies. Hill again. Maybe 1. 2nd and 9.
Can't give up a score here.
Well, it makes it difficult when we're giving them 15-yard chunks.
Gosh, they would have had to punt.
Yeah.
4th and 6.
I mean, they're probably going for it, but still.
Because we're in 4-down territory now.
Yeah, that's it's over, but it's bad. 2nd and 9, looking to pass again, trying to get to the outside, throws and in. It's a touchdown. A touchdown for the Bears, and they take a 12-point lead early in the 4th. And most of the 3rd quarter, people have been 3rd and 4th quarter. People have been running pretty open in the secondary. They got a little help that time. Going for 2, quick slant and pass interference. And I think that's the right call there.
Yep.
Does the Kansas City Chiefs.
I agree, Casey. Ward Crow. I agree. Horrible call. 1.5 away. Trying to make it 14.
I think Davis is going to keep this
Yeah,
one.
he ain't going to make it. He's short.
He
got there.
Okay.
14-point lead for the Polar Bears, 4th quarter.
Well, the most points we've given up in the league all year was 35 versus Lehman. Well, we definitely got to get a score here. Go down, get a score, get a stop.
Score, stop, score.
Yep.
We were in worse shape last year at this time, I tell you that much.
Yeah. Yep.
That was crazy.
Need a big play. By the way, we haven't even mentioned all the great college football games on tomorrow. Tomorrow's a huge day for college football. Got Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Illinois. Is it Illinois, Indiana?
Michigan. Illinois, Michigan.
Illinois, Michigan.
Indiana plays Nebraska.
And aren't they 5-1 and Indiana's 6-0?
Indiana's 6-0.
Yeah, I think Nebraska's 5-1.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's a lot of good games on tomorrow. Need a big play.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have time for long, drawn-out drives. We need a big play.
Who's got is it, Stone? Yep, about the 30, 31-yard line. And a flag. This flag is where Milton was lined up, right around the 50. Let's see if we have no flag. We're going to pick it up. It never happened.
Just kidding. All right.
How much run pass balance here do you just forego the run game here? We got plenty of time to do both.
You got 10 minutes. I think you got to go somewhat fast. You got some timeouts.
Yeah, I think you can still run. I mean, we're getting chunks running the ball. They need to go exclusively to the air. We've struggled just because White hasn't had a lot of time.
Where did our lead referee go?
He's overtaken Coach Pierce. I think Coach Pierce wanted an explanation why it wasn't a flag or
why they waved it off.
Mm-hmm.
Mayfield. Good hit, but gain of 7. Second down and 3.
You might take a shot here or
Make
there.
it second and 4. There's that little Statue of Liberty play from the other night. Charlie Lane's got the football and got a first down. First down, Dogs. A legacy overhead door, first down.
Nice job, Barnes.
Thanks. Is it 35-21 or 34-21? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Charlie got up and said, nice hit. And that was a nice hit.
Yep.
Jaden Martin, he's been messing things up all night. Had a tough time with this kid. Second and 11. Mayfield.
Charlie may have got away with one.
Oh, another big hit. They're feeling it now, folks. Third down and 9. We've got a play that can counteract their aggressiveness here on third down and 9. Dogs are going to have to go for it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think they can punt.
Need to get at least
timeout. Northridge.
That helps.
It's an uplifting tree service timeout. That's an interesting timeout. They got all the momentum. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Gives us time to talk about a play or 2 plays to run here.
Yeah, I'm sure 2 plays. What 2 plays he wants to run here. By the way, I want to thank you guys for the backup when I mentioned the really good college football games this weekend. And you guys said nothing, so thank you.
That's because I'm not going to watch any of them.
Why is that?
I have
Oh,
a
you-
scrimmage tomorrow.
oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no backup on that one at
I'm
all.
going to be gone most of the day.
I need the cricket sound.
I didn't
said
know any
that.
games were going on tomorrow. The Buckeyes aren't playing, so
You got number 5 at number 1.
5-1, Tennessee, Alabama. They're
Yeah.
all good games. I'm just not going to watch any of them.
Yeah, let's
is
not-
that 5-1?
Hey, let's not talk about it.
No, that's Georgia and
Texas.
Texas.
Okay.
That's a good game, too.
In Tennessee, okay. There's 2 really good games.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, whatever you think.
I was just thinking about, I'm not going to see any of it. 3rd and 10. Over the middle, tipped, and incomplete. It hit about 3 different pairs of hands and fell incomplete. And once again, Deontay Smith is down. He's been down a couple of times, holding that right knee this time.
Injury timeout.
Yeah, you guys can come up with something to talk about now. Since you don't talk about college football games tomorrow. Hey, Coach, who the Steelers play this week?
They play the Jets Sunday night at 8:20.
Oh, jeez.
It'll be a late night for the Barnes family.
That'll be one of those exciting 9-6 games.
No, they got Devontae Adams now. I mean, there's all kinds of worries out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There we go. How many games you said the Steelers were going to win?
I told you 4.
How many have they won so far?
4.
Okay.
I think they might win.
You
more.
wonder why I call you what I do about the Steelers.
Well, they should have probably have 5. They lost to a terrible Dallas team. Terrible. That was
What a
bad.
weird team, though. I mean, what are they, 3-3?
Who, Dallas?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, are they 3-3?
I think they're 3-3, though.
Ooh, Valley View Brookville 21-21 in overtime.
This might be the ball game. 4th and 10. Kimmel back to pass. Kimmel sacked.
Oh. Okay.
Bears take over on downs, and the writing may be on the wall tonight.
Yep.
Well, that will set up the league championship game here next week.
Next week.
Lehman coming in. They'll be 6-0 in the league, and
Assuming they beat Troy Christian.
yeah.
Let's not,
Wow.
Riverside 26, Covington 7.
let's not get too far ahead of that.
Need a 3 and out here. Get the football back.
Well, and a little twist of fate on this one, you know. It's been a long time since they've beaten us, but, some mental miscues on our part.
Big
Some
turnovers. 4 of
and,
them.
and they've capitalized on them. And usually that's the other way around.
Hill. 9. 2nd down and 1. This is actually the 50-year anniversary of the last time we lost to them.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1974.
You gotta give hats off to Coach Smith and this team, and they've been in positions to try to get themselves over the hill and over the top, and we've kind of been that team that's kind of sent them back down a few notches, but you kind of know law of averages at some point.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen.
Once every 50 years. But they deserve this win tonight at this point. We got to make a play. 2nd and 1. Hill, 1st down.
Marion Local 21-0 over Minster final.
Yeah, I think they've given up like 20 points all year, which is incredible. Their schedule.
But you know what? Here's what I'm going to say, and I mean this. The MAC, their website sucks.
Oh, really? Is it bad?
It's terrible.
Oh,
it's
wow.
terrible. Yeah.
Huh.
So if you want to find out anything about how they understand, you can't.
You
find
got to
it.
go to like newspaper
I don't
clippings
know,
and
Or
stuff.
go to the game.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, next week, who do they play? It's like
Coldwater.
Coldwater. Wow. That'll be.
It'll be for the outright MAC title. They're both undefeated.
1st and 10. Bears letting the clock run. Hill.
Bunch of dogs just holding
Coffee
on for dear life.
Coffee had his shirt.
Man.
He got 4. 2nd and 6. Give me a time check, boys. I can't quite see it.
6:32.
Yeah, plenty of time at 6:32. Can somehow get a turnover and get the ball back.
How many points you said Marion Local's given up this year?
I heard like 24.
You're close, 22.
22. That's insane.
They gave up 6 in a 45-6 win. They gave up 9 against St. Henry, 42-9. Hopefully some guys ran for that one. And Bremen, they gave up a touchdown.
Ridge bleeding the clock here. Hill got maybe 3, so it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, the Coldwater Marion Local game next week.
What do they say about the 50-50 being thousands of dollars for
Yeah.
those games?
Like it's a $20,000 take home.
That's what I thought.
Take home. That means it's $40,000 in the pot.
Yeah. Huge play here, 3rd and 3. Davis waits for the play clock to run down. The official just flashed 10 seconds, and now 5. Hill, not going to make it. 4th down. They actually lost a yard. 4th and 4.
Just went 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes to go. Looks like Coach Smith's going to call a timeout here. Let the play clock run down. Set his offense on 4th and 4. Now they go to formation.
Well, after last year's kind of debacle, Coach Smith is going to take his time.
Yep.
I'm surprised he's oh my gosh.
Chris Evans, number 2, touchdown. (40-21).
'74, 1974. Nope. Didn't expect this in the second half.
No.
And we came out okay.
Now it's the big turnover after we blocked the punt.
Yeah.
Turf Monster got him at the 7.
Hey, did I mention there's a lot of good college football games tomorrow?
Oh, goodness.
So where are you reffing tomorrow?
I can't say.
You can't
I'm
say?
not supposed to say until it's over.
What?
There's this whole thing about,
What are you talking about?
I'm not allowed to say
Oh,
where
are you,
I am.
are you repping for the CIA?
Pretty much. It seems that way.
You can't.
I'm not supposed to say where I am until the game's over.
Why
And
is-
I'm not even supposed to say that.
Why is that?
There's a whole lot of, I don't know if you know this, but there's a whole lot of gambling out there right now. It's a whole deal.
So you can't tell anybody where.
They don't want anybody to know where you're
So-
reffing,
so
so
it's-
nobody
it's
gets
a
a hold of
scrimmage?
you. It's a scrimmage.
It's a good thing
I'm
to
just
gamble
doing the
on.
right things.
So it's like if I knew you were at the IU East girls scrimmage, I could go out to FanDuel and bet on the IU East women's basketball.
Well, I don't
scrimmage.
quite have the biggest of games, but
Yeah.
that's the idea. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
They're
Interesting.
dude. The amount of money trading hands
Yeah.
at the college level right now.
So is that a new thing?
It's fairly new. Like they just don't want us to. They don't want us to broadcast where we're going. That's all.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you Monday.
Then you have to kill me?
Then I have to kill you. Would I get to leave with pay or leave without pay if I? I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
Probably would not be able to come back.
Yeah. Huh. So you can't tell. What about
No.
you can't tell your wife? So your wife has
She
no idea
knows.
where you're going?
She knows where I'm going.
So she's laying the bets?
Yeah, but she's she's not. Hey, easy. She's yeah, you guys are gonna get me in big trouble.
Huh. That's interesting.
What's that?
Does your son know?
No, he does not know. Actually, I think Wyatt's like 4 for 15, somewhere in there. Second down and 11.
We're right at 4 minutes.
What's this do for playoff stuff, Coach?
Well, we're not going to have a home game.
Well, I know that, but still probably in contention if we win next week.
Yeah. Fulton said that we have a game pretty much no matter what.
No, either way.
Yeah, I think even if we lost next week, I think we'd still have a game. We'd just be because I think he said we're 11 right now.
Top 16, correct?
Correct. So, but yeah, that sets up a big one here with Lehman and Ridge.
And Riverside comes to our place.
Yes, we're home versus Riverside for senior night.
Kimmel to throw, sets over the middle and incomplete.
Kimball's pass incomplete, sets up 4th down for the Bulldogs.
4th and 3.
So this is, a historic win for Northridge.
Mm-hmm.
But as a coach, you don't want your guys to celebrate too much because you got even a bigger one next week.
Yeah, that's a tough one,
And,
isn't it?
you want to celebrate, but you can't go over the top because you got a bigger one versus Lehman. You don't want to come out flat next week. We'll have to get some context, somebody here,
Yeah.
to keep us abreast of. Got stacked up there.
Turnover on downs. And a celebration penalty will be coming.
Now, what they got to be smart of is Mr. Martin there. He just got flagged for saying something. Doesn't want to get a second one where he's not playing next week.
Here it is. Here's the call.
Oh, Mr. Benish is on the phone.
Robert, we told you to keep that ringer off.
Said the ladies have to wait till the game's over.
It'll still be that was a short call. It'll still be a first down.
I got to call him back.
He said, "Let me call you back in about 15."
Oh, that's funny stuff.
I would take him out of the game.
Yeah, there's no need to have him.
You can be upset about the call all you want, but you're going to play for a league title.
You want one of your best players out there.
Yeah, get him out of the game right now. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah, can
He's
you
telling
imagine? You give him one more.
Bears 1st and 10 from the 37.
Who got the first one on the first touchdown?
It's who?
I think it was number 5 or 2. Whoever caught the touchdown.
Well, that was on the touchdown right before the half.
Yeah.
So I don't know, to be honest with you.
See, why would you be playing that number 1?
3:30 remaining.
3:30 to go. Second down, 9.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think if I'm taking a team next week here, I'm going to go with the Polar Bears.
It'll be a good one.
There'll be a lot of points scored.
I think the biggest thing is Davis is going to have to – I thought he did a good job making decisions. I think he's got to make sure ball security-wise he continues to do that. And then I don't know that Lehman can stop Hill.
Because we scored a bunch of points on Lehman. We just couldn't stop Lehman.
Yeah.
Right.
Not a bunch, but, we scored on them. These guys are better defensively than
I agree
Lehman,
with
I
that.
think.
Yeah. And they're a little deeper.
Yep.
Well, and they're not going to let Lachey run around.
Yeah, Lachey.
They got athletes to get after him.
Lachey was the difference when we played him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, who wrecked this game was Martin.
Yeah.
Defensively. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Coach.
And I thought on the offensive side, as much as Hill is a problem, you really got to – Davis was kind of the one that, got him on that run, that drive before the half. And that was turned out to be a huge drive.
Mm-hmm. Dogs were going to possibly go in and go up by 2 scores.
Bears 4th down and 3.
We got that turnover, and they drove and scored, and then the interception kind of turned the game around. Looks like they're trying to get their punt team on. And Coach Smith will call timeout. That was a little bit of a struggle.
So the Dogs will fall to 5-4 on the season, and 4-2 in conference, and then host the Pirates of Riverside next week for senior night. We will be broadcasting that game from Memorial Stadium. And then probably have I'm sure during the week we'll get a clearer picture of playoff and who it looks like we're playing and where we're going. And I'm sure have some scenarios if we win or lose.
This is only the Dogs' 3rd TRC loss in the history of the conference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I think the fun part is there's a lot of people returning in this conference. Get away from it. Get away from it. Oh. Well.
Did he get up? Yeah, he's up.
Yeah.
Took a little bit of a shot there.
2 what to go?
153.
153.
Appreciate everybody hanging in there with us tonight.
Yeah, appreciate everybody that watched live, and
big thanks to, as always, to Robert and Tom for all their work behind the scenes and getting everything set up and giving you this great picture.
yeah, Kimmel took a shot and he threw an interception. Just don't understand it. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I didn't either. And I'm going to guess we're not going to see it. Because
here you go. Look, replay. Oh, yeah, he took a shot.
And it was clean.
Yep, he got hit
Good
right when
shot.
he threw it.
Yep.
Well, so Barnsley's refereeing tomorrow.
I am.
Burner, what are you doing tomorrow?
Well,
but I can't tell you where I'm going.
That's right.
I on the other end.
Are you?
I have no problem setting the line and telling you everywhere I'm going.
So you don't have anything with the CIA?
So you're staying home, huh?
No. I had a lovely day planned at the Haunted Classic.
Nice. Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek.
Beautiful this time of year.
I've heard it's right up there with DeGraff, Ohio.
That's right. Beautiful this time of year.
So But my daughter is homesick. So, Campbell, if you're listening, I
saw
hope
that
you're
she
feeling
was,
better.
Missing school today, yeah.
Well, I don't know that she's missing it, Bob.
She missed.
Little office space for you.
That's an office
Gotcha.
space reference.
Notice she's been missing a lot of work. Well, I wouldn't say I've been missing it.
So-
Anyways,
All right,
she's
Kimmel's
homesick.
and limping.
She's probably going to go not play tomorrow. So I will not.
You'll be driving to Beaver
I
Creek?
probably will not. But then I will be working tomorrow night at the
boys'
boys' soccer game.
That's right. Big game tomorrow night.
That's right.
And
And
shout
I am,
out to
I
our
am,
girls.
I am allowed to let you know that.
Yep. CIA will not hunt you
Why
down.
do we have to be this way? Shout out to our girls, though, huh?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
a win.
Yeah, we
last
talked about
night.
that at halftime. Girls 1-0 win at Northwestern. They play Monday at East at 7. Volleyball plays Dayton Christian tomorrow at Butler.
They could win that.
And cross country's running in the districts tomorrow
Cedarville.
at Cedarville. I don't know if they have the Brett Barnes dorm there yet.
They do not.
Or,
No.
you helped fund. I know you helped fund some of the projects they have going on over there.
I sure have. 2 kids worth. And myself. And my wife. Wyatt walked off slowly. We'll have to see.
Not sure why you're not.
Victory formation.
Yeah.
Just taking a knee.
You know, I'd hate to say the phrase like "act like you've been here" because you're in a good spot.
Yeah, you got the game won.
And you should. That's an enjoyable. What people are.
There it is.
There we go. I was gonna say that's an enjoyable thing for a team to go, "Hey, we're in victory."
Yep,
I mean,
victory formation
first time
for
in 50 years.
the Bears.
It's a good win for them and their program, and Dogs are going to have to regroup.
Good sportsmanship by everybody. Good to see.
Yeah, like I said, we're home versus Riverside next week.
Yep, Riverside Pirates. Had some good matchups with them over the years, too.
Oh, yeah.
Should be a good football game. Be a fun one to call next Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
Senior night.
You know what's so crazy about how this conference is going to end this year? We talked about how balanced it was, and we could see a two-loss team win the conference, and we are going to have an undefeated champ.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
And we're going to have a one-loss second place, and then a two-loss. I mean, who would have thought that would have happened? You know.
There's a little Gatorade bath for Coach Smith, who was trying to shake hands with Coach Pierce and got caught. Congratulations to the Bears tonight.
Yep. And best of luck next week.
Yeah, the TRC League Championship match will be here at Northridge when Lehman Catholic, who's undefeated, rolls into town.
Yep.
All right. Anything else, men, for the good of the order?
No, sir.
Thank you to our illustrious crew and our spotter and our camera people tonight.
Absolutely.
This is Coach Barnes along with Coach Grudich and Coach Berner saying so long, everybody.